Problem detected. The line is off. I know this track. Let me drive it my way.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Emirates Showdown 2025. We are here on the waterfront, very majestic venue from Pixel Gaming, here to enjoy the Tekken 8 Top 8. Big shout outs to Abu Dhabi for hosting an amazing event, but we are here now at the finale, at the precipice of fate, some would say. We are about to show you guys some of the world's best talent. They have fought their way here over the year. This is the last Challenger event weekend of the year. Points are on the line. Careers are on the line. Who will make Tekken World Tour Finals? Let's find out today. But we're just going to speak a bit about the players who have qualified here. We have Lohai, Saint, Yoreds, Tekken Master, Raif, Arslan Ash, Khan, and of course, Atif. The crowd is loving it. The things we're about to see, the amazingness we're about to witness, it's going to be insane. I hope you guys are ready at home. You don't want to miss a beat. You don't want to blink. Get ready. We're going to get right to it right now.
Ladies and lads, welcome to Finals Day here, Emirates Showdown 2025. Just like Brandman said, it is top 8 time here for the final Challenger event of the Tekken World Tour 2025. Points are on the line, and there's a lot on the line for the players that are in this top 8 right now. We have Pakistan, we have Korea, and we also have the Middle East. My name is Spag, of course. Joining me soon is going to be Brownman for the top 8 here. And the first match is going to be Arslan Ash versus Lohai, a matchup that we've seen all too often, I feel like, back in Tekken 7 and now in Tekken 8 as well. Two players that you could say are at the top of their country at the moment with Pakistan and Korea. Who's going to take it? We'll find out very soon. Thank you so much for tuning in and joining us here for this top 8 here in beautiful Abu Dhabi. Of course, this tournament is going to be, this top 8 is going to be absolutely insane. Don't know who's going to win it. We have Arslan Ash, Lohai first up, Tekken Master Atif for our second winners finals, winners semi-finals, and then of course for losers round 1, Saint Yoreds and Khan versus Raif. There's a lot to talk about when it comes to those individual matchups, but this one is very important right now. Arslan is actually number 2 on the Tekken World Tour leaderboard. He was knocked out of first place because Mulgold has just won the B Pro Cup in Taiwan. That's now pushed Arslan down. If he wants to be regain that number 1 position, he needs to win this tournament here in Abu Dhabi. But in his way right now is Lohai, who is right now fighting to get into that number 4 position on the Tekken World Tour leaderboard. And that's important because if he gets that 4th place, he bypasses the group stages at the Tekken World Tour Finals. He needs to win the tournament as well. So for both of these guys, there's a lot on the line. I know Arslan Ash very well. I know he's not the type of person that wants that 2nd place. He always wants to get number 1. Right now, Brownman, Lohai standing in his way.
Both of these guys are going to be fighting for that advantage you just mentioned. You don't want to be thrown into that shark pit of finals. You know, people have qualified from all over the world, grinding throughout the year through globals, and you've got the regional players as well. So by the end of it, you're going to see a good mix of that talent fighting for that final spot, but you don't want to get thrown in there early and maybe get knocked out. We've seen some of the players in previous years. They were killing it all year, and then when it got to finals, they fell a bit early, and it wasn't a huge shock to maybe who they fell to, but it was a huge shock in regards to how quickly it happened. So you definitely want to be able to utilize that mechanic, that buff that you can get from earning your spot in top 4, and both of these guys are going to be clawing their way to secure it.
Absolutely, man. I remember these guys playing a lot back in Tekken 7. It was the Kunimitsu back in the day, but right now it's going to be the Anna Williams. To start it off here, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Pakistan versus Korea. Arslan versus Lohai is going to be the Anna versus Brian, a matchup that I feel like we've seen a lot this year.
Yeah, this regional fight is as old as 2019, so, but it feels timeless. But nice big sidestep into launch here from Arslan Ash, starting off with a statement.
Yeah, definitely. As, you know, Lohai going for a back one to start it off, and that's another beautiful punish there with the launch from Arslan, to starting off strong here, Brand Man.
Yeah, Arslan just taking the lead and not letting go. He's like, you're coming for a ride, you're not paying the fare, but very nice block by Lohai.
Yeah, Fisherman slam there from Lohai. Gets back in. You know, Arslan just going straight in with those 50-50s, not afraid to go for it, but now he's got to deal with Lohai in heat and rage, and he's even out the health now.
Okay, lets those rockets go. Now you can see Arslan trying to, oh, very nice block on that low, but wasn't able to capitalize. You can see him pushing to the wall. He definitely wants to lock him down there.
Yeah, and Lohai just holding back, man. He doesn't want to get hit by anything crazy. There's the low, more plus frames. Arslan has him in the corner, but there it is, the forward 3 counter hit.
Absolutely surgical. He knew exactly when Arslan was going to press, and now it's paying off dividends. Activates that rage art to close it out, gives him a few seconds to breathe, because that was a pretty intense first round just to start off. Insane.
Yeah, I mean, the way that Lohai was able to make that comeback after Arslan got 2 launches early on, you know, of course, this is a bit of a bigger stage as well, so he wasn't able to maximize straight away on that first launcher. I think that makes a difference, you know. The stages here in Tekken 8, they do matter.
Yes. You know, endless, you know, there's no more wallless, right? But you've got these type of big stages where it does take, you know, sometimes a combo and a half to 2 combos to get to that wall. And if you're going back and forth, you're going to be stuck in the middle.
Definitely. Nice punish there, though, on the 1+2 string from Arslan Ash. Where even here, once again, both these guys have been playing so incredible in their own regions of Korea and Pakistan, but also internationally as well. That's why Lohai is just outside of that 5th place. Arslan, of course, in 2nd.
Oh, nice wake-up trap there from Lohai. Got the soccer kick when Arslan was trying to get up. But now activating heat. Again, these down forward 2. I think the accuracy ratio is pretty insane so far.
I mean, look, he activated heat and went straight for that down 4-2. He knew Lohai was going to press a button there. And a beautiful side step. He kind of dashed and blocked, knew that Lohai was going to press, and gets the round.
Very good awareness. And it does speak to the history that these two players have. They know each other's tendencies with you throughout games. Different, you know, Tekken 7, Tekken 8, they still know, okay, what is this player likely to do?
Definitely. Lohai making some really big reads right now, not working out for him. Arslan is punishing perfectly. There's the 10 frame punish on that whilst on 3 again. Sidewalking Arslan, mixing up very well. Ooh, 1-2-1, lovely string.
And he's just weaving these in, and I could see that Lohai definitely wanted to activate his heat earlier on. Now he's getting it throughout this combo. Interesting, maybe didn't get the input he was looking for, but tries to salvage it there. Has a lot of heat to work with.
Been really looking for that counter hit, man. You know, Brian has some crazy counter hit capability, as well as Anna, of course. Both characters really strong when it comes to their pokes and counter hits.
Oh, now you see Lohai's trying to go back to the well of the forward 3, but Arslan's like, no, I'm not going to get hit by that again. He had to find a different option there, but you can see Arslan was already like, I'm not falling for this for the 3rd or 4th time.
Yeah, but still got hit by that forward 3, man. 100%. That move has been the go-to move for Lohai. Now he's opening up on those lows. Down forward 1, good block and punish.
Arslan trying to build up that steam once again. Lohai just doing a really good job of just micro-stepping, blocking, and then just trying to throw in little off-timing buttons to stop Arslan from his approach.
We're in the pocket right now. He's blocking those down forwards, but not punishing. Beautiful sidestep and launch there with a QCF 2-1. Arslan going to be able to maximize. And once again, Baron, just like you said, you know, it takes about a combo and a half to get to that wall, and that makes a massive difference.
And I think actually Anna's rocket, if you end the combo with that, it pushes so far, and then you get the running mix, or you can, you know, do the running break into the heat dash here. Very nice there from Arslan. Going to do a lot of damage.
Not going to be dead though. Nice block on the toe tap. We're going final round, first game.
This is absolutely insane. People who play either of these characters, or people who just play Tekken, need to study this match.
Okay, down forward 1 confirmed.
Punches.
He knew that he was going to press in that situation after the first one. Good punish.
Delaying a little bit of his options at the moment, trying to catch Lohai. Again, those 4-3s, going back to that well, not working so far. Let's see if he can catch it in later. Yeah,
can activate heat now. Here we go. Both guys in heat at the moment, but Lohai does have a nice life lead. Here we go now. Goes for the leg. Hatchet kick. Rocket launchers. Heat is gone now.
Dashing in his face, just dash block, dash block. Arslan might be able to just whip out one of those down 4-2s out of nowhere if Lohai's not careful. That's Brian Electric. Nice punish.
Plus punish.
Nice hit
wow.
There. Okay, all right. Lohai clutching it out there. Oh no, that was a pretty strong round for him actually. Very good last round there from Lohai. Now was able to really catch Arslan off kilter and just that last round really showed, okay, he's figured out what he needs to do to close it.
Yeah, and those down fours were a big annoying move for Arslan to deal with as well. He didn't block any of them. I feel like he blocked a few, but he wasn't able to punish it. It has a really weird pushback sometimes on block. And I don't know if that's because Arslan was a little bit late on the punish or if it's just with the pushback. But either way, Lowhigh making the right reads right now.
And I have no doubt that Lowhigh knows how to space those in a way where you now have to spend brain power questioning, can I get this punish?
Yeah,
Is it going to whip? Am I going to die?
I have seen that down four be spaced at a point where you can't do your 11 frame punish.
Yes. And
nice again!
Going back to it, and he's finding a lot of success.
I wonder if that's because he's trying to go for the full catch mix-up or something. Like, he's throwing at that 4-3 is such a good mid-counter hit launcher.
And there's so many things that a forward 3 can do, and he's just finding a lot of situations. It is coming back to that, but nice heat smash. He's trying to get him on the wake up, but he knew better. Didn't matter though. Fall down 4 on the way.
Down 4 again, man. Lowhigh keeping it very simple, but it's working out here. 1 game up, 1 round up versus Arslan Ash.
Going for that wine opener. Nice, gets the launch. I don't think he's used that move so far in the set, and it got a big hit.
That move is good. QCF1's always been one of Anna's best moves. You know, it tracks to her weak side. It also is plus on block, counter hit launcher. I mean, there's so much going for it.
Oh, okay, now he's trying to home it. See, he's trying to stop the step, but there we go. Rushing him down with the jab string, letting it all rip.
You just got to believe in your reason. That's the kind of Artif kind of playstyle, right? Just go for it, see if you can deal with it.
Trying to defend, but right now Arslan's doing a good job of he's slowly taking the chunks away. But there we go, Lowhigh with classic 1, 2, 4, trying to use that heat up a little bit, and he's got his install as well. Snake Eyes, yep, nice hatchet, uses up that smash.
Wow, very good heat burst there to interrupt. You know, he went for the charge. Arslan Ash with the reactions.
Okay, nice walk there.
Wow!
Oh!
Down jab. That
Got
was
to be
perfect.
greedy there as well, though, but that might cost him the round. Forward 3 once again.
Wow,
oh!
again! Forward 3 into forward 3. A little tiny side step and delay there from Lowhigh. Rage available now. He's going to go for it. Dash into Rage up, but I don't think that's going to kill Brandman.
I don't think so. We never know with these days, but I think we're going to have to wake up and see it.
Will it kill? Will it kill? I know it's 1 pixel. 1 pixel in a dream. Here we go. Arslan Ash, can he clutch it out once again?
Back 4 classic. Oh, nice. Got a little bit of a mini float. They'll get up 4 to close it out. Lowhigh on set point here against Arslan Ash.
Okay, here we go. Now it's squeaky bum time. It's clutch time now for Arslan. Can he do it? He does it so often. But Lowhigh looking like a beast at the moment.
He's definitely done his homework, both of them for sure. Lowhigh just able to get ahead at the moment, but there we go. Big sweep there from Arslan Ash. Risky, but pays the bill.
Yeah, definitely. Going for the legs now. Here we go. Rocket launcher has a nice life lead, but Lowhigh, he's going to be looking for that counter hit. Back 1, down forward 1. Nice!
Intercept a little bit early, couldn't get that 4-3, and there we go. Homing low there from Arslan Ash, evening up the scoring game 2.
Very good stuff there, man. Those lows have been largely unchecked. Are we going to start seeing the orbital? That's what I was going to ask. Lowhigh now showing Arslan something else.
You can see a lot less of the mix-up from the full crouch there from Arslan because he's aware of that 4-3 approach. So he's trying to mix up Lowhigh, but now Lowhigh's just like, I'm going to let you do that and think about it for a second.
That's it. Very, very difficult to sidestep, Brian, especially the way that Lowhigh's been playing, you know, with micro sidesteps, you know, utilizing the plus frames as well into the jabs.
No jab, trying to start his offense, didn't want Arslan to continue. He definitely wants to close it out here. He does not want to see a game 3 against Arslan Ash.
Good jab check there as well after the QCF2, and nice confirm. He has heat available, but wasn't able to use it because of the plus frames. Big whiff, no punish there from Lowhigh. Hang on now, he has the wall position, but there was that in 3 out of nowhere. Brandman, this might be able to kill.
This man is a fisherman for those counter hits. He's been getting them all day. Oh, that's 4-4-2, trying to fight his way out. Could this be squeaky bum time? No, Lowhigh closing it out there against Arslan Ash in a very stunning 2-0 at the start of this top 8.
2-0 there for Lowhigh, making a statement here in this top 8. And again, there's a lot on the line for Lowhigh now as he moves into winners finals. 3rd place guaranteed, but that's not going to be enough if he wants to get into that top 4. Brownman is very, very important now for the Tekken World Tour standings. You know, for the Tekken World Tour rules this year, getting top 4 bypasses the entire group stages. And we know over the years, ever since 2017, you know, the group stages have caused heartbreak for some of these players that have been at the top of the rankings over the years, you know. So, you know, Lowhigh definitely wants to get into that top 4, but he needs to win.
100%. And it's one of those things where, as you mentioned before, throughout the year, you spend time, money, effort, blood, sweat, tears, everything. You don't want to be that guy that falls in the first stage of the tournament and, you know, has to just go sit in the crowd.
Yeah, absolutely.
These guys do not, they just want to skip. They just want to skip, get there. And, you know, again, as we mentioned before, this is the final weekend of challenges. We've got this, and we've got B Pro Cup that just culminated not long ago. So right now, we are officially the final challenger event of this season. And all that's left is next week
Yep.
Tiger uppercut. It all comes down to that. People are conglomerating from all around the world, not just to secure their spot in the finals. A lot of them don't have a chance. They're just there to gatekeep other people.
Absolutely.
So it's going to be an absolute shark pit, and they already threw the chum to the water. So you guys got to be ready for that. But right now we have Tekken Master, a fan favorite over here, hometown hero, against Atif Butt, one of the destroyers of Tekken.
That's it, man. Atif Butt, in many people's eyes, the best player in the world for Tekken when it comes to just overall fundamentals. But Tekken Master from the Middle East, you know, he's represented right now the region that we're in at the moment. And I'm telling you what, man, he's been beating these Pakistanis this weekend.
Yes.
That Clive has been putting in a lot of work when it comes to, you know, beating these guys that maybe don't have that experience against him. I spoke to him yesterday and he goes, look, I think Eddie's a better matchup when it comes to some of these characters, but I'm going for Clive because I don't think these guys are going to be ready for it, man. And now Middle East, are we going to get Korea versus Middle East in our winners finals here at Emirates Showdown? We'll find out now. Atif Butt is also fighting to keep his spot in that that top 4 position. He could actually push himself into number 3 if he's able to take this tournament or even get a few wins here in this top 8. But what character is he going to go for? I mean, I feel like Tekken Master is going to be going for the Clive. Is it going to be the Anna? Of course, it's going to be the Anna from Atif into the Eddie.
Let's see. Oh, he's going in. All right, we're going to see the Eddie or the Clive.
Surely
it's
it's
going to
Clive,
go.
surely.
Oh, maybe. Let's see. Now, you know, people talk about Tekken Master like he's a relatively newer face in Tekken, right? And he's been performing amazingly in the short time that he's been here at the competitive level, right? But people look at him and go, oh, well, you know, he's been a champion in other games. You know, he's a fighting game champion, right? But the thing that I'll always say about him, or going straight for the Clive.
Yeah.
The thing you'll have to say about it, he is efficient. He will just find the best way to go from A to B. And whatever it is, he's willing to do it. And you can see he's made himself in this top 8 after such a short period. He also qualified for EWC as well. But here we go. Can he defeat Atif Butt to get to the winners?
Ladies and lads in the crowd, get loud for this one. It's Middle East versus Pakistan here at Emirates Showdown. Can he take it over one of the greatest of all time Tekken players, Atif Butt, with the best character in the game right now? Here we go, a nice start. We're going to be going downstairs to start it off. Tekken Master.
We've already got environmental destruction. Tekken Master wasting no time. Atif has a few moments to think, what's for breakfast? Is he even hungry? Where's he swinging?
He might not be hungry, but he's going to eat right now. Oh, he's going to eat that big counter hit there. Tekken Master looking for 7 golden layers. Hang on a second. Heat smash plus frames. Plus frames again.
The homing there doesn't want him to go anywhere. Stay where you are, good sir. Now, Atif trying to build up momentum, but no break on the grab. Maybe Atif a little bit flustered here. Tekken Master flying away, sending those aerial attacks, sending a statement.
That's crazy. I mean, I don't think Atif knew how to like optimally punish that one. I don't know, but that was.
I think he's knowledge checking from off rip, man.
Oh my God, QC have 2-1, catch him sidestepping. He's not going to kill here, but the one mix-up might do it. Kip up, down, back for Atif with the first round.
I think definitely Tekken Master would have got a little bit of information that he was looking for in that first round. He was trying some things that maybe he just needed to see, does Atif know? But Atif's still able to clutch it out. Excellent punish.
What's your opinion on Clive, Bradman? I mean, like, is this a character that I was speaking to Nari yesterday? She's saying that Korea considers him to be like a top 7 character.
I 100% agree. I've been singing Clive's praises since he released. You know, he did get nerfed a little bit, but as we see here today, and with a few other players like Chikarin, Clive can do work, especially if the opponent hasn't studied up and knows everything. They can get caught by anything. But here we go. Atif sending him to the wall. So many strong tools from Clive as well. There we go. Atif doesn't care what character you're using, bro.
And it's crazy, man. You see this, the full clash mix-up. Tekken Master actually ducked, but Atif with the tiniest of delays was enough to make Tekken Master stand up and get hit by that low. 2 rounds up here now, Atif.
Good spacing here from Atif, but that's the thing, you can get clipped by anything. The range, oh, very nice Chaos Judgment, low parry.
Yep, Chaos Judgment. If you stay in that stance and don't press the button, the lows will be automatically hit. Oh my God, the rocket launcher to break the floor into the floor blast.
Alright, going to manual stand. Alright, running in, waiting for the block. Oh, no. Oh, okay, what's the power crash attempt? Nice hard duck. Didn't get the punish he was looking for. In a little bit of trouble. There we go, Atif. Closing out there with the heat dash.
Yeah, 3 rounds straight there for Atif. Tekken Master has some thinking to do now. Is he going to go to the Eddie in this situation? You know, he's tested the Clive, or does he stick with it? I think he's going to character select here, Brownman.
Maybe he needs a break. Maybe he needs a new character. You know, the Eddie is quite effective as well. Another character that I feel like overall is quite underrated in the meta, and we will see as time goes on, as we've been seeing for the last few months, you know, Eddie is performing quite well. And, you know, usually attached to players that are quite good at the game as well. But regardless, Eddie is able to take you to the next level. When
I don't know. I feel like you should go for the Eddie here, man. I mean, Clive could do the job for sure. We know how strong his Clive is, but I mean, I kind of want to see the Eddie because that's the character that he's been doing so much work with over the years. And even at the EWC, you know, I feel like he was using the Eddie more. But he's stuck with the Clive here. He's got a game plan. I respect it. Sticking with it to make the adaptation.
And we saw Atif doing a pretty decent job, actually. He was able to just block long enough to find his openings. Like, he doesn't need to know every single minutia of the matchup. He's able to just find his openings. He's got that Tekken sense. I'm pretty sure he probably plays Clive very well himself, honestly.
Yeah.
So,
every character.
yeah, exactly, right? It's some of the best. So we'll see what Tekken Master has for him now. I think, as you saw before, even when defending, you're going to have to tank a few stray hits here and there just to stay away. But if he can stack those up enough and really abuse maybe some things he can find out about Atif's defense against Clive, he might be able to take a game off him. Nice parry, probably the best parry in the game.
Best parry in the game, for sure, man. It beats even weapons. It's one of those strong parries. Shouts to the
strong parry, yeah.
There's parries and then there's strong parries.
Ooh, wow. That crazy animation. He's flipping and flying. Oh my god, look at that. It's like,
Oh
you got
my
swords,
God.
I got rockets, bro.
Dude, he won that round in like 5 seconds, man. All that damage. And it hits like a truck right now, man. It's insane.
Oh, nice intercept there.
Yeah. Okay, 2-1. Plus frames. That homing move mid. +6, I believe, on block. Once again, goes for the full cash low. Here we go. Tekken Master putting on some pressure, but going to get hit with that counter hit down back 4.
Nice. Oh, steps on him now. I can see Tekken Master's also staggering his offense. He doesn't want to go too string heavy because he's worried about Atif intercepting those and making it hurt. Anna has so many counter hit options that he can intercept and just make you pay like this.
Just like that, yeah. As you said, that standing 2 that guarantees a second hit, but here we go. One way's going to do it. Forward 1+2. Mix up time. Oh, 10-hit combos, does he know?
Oh, he knows.
Sidestep on the down.
He has had so much success with that, 1 to 2 steps to the left and then pressing into him, and it's been working so well.
Yep. 1 round apiece. Nice stuff. Tekken Master just full speed ahead right now, every round.
Working so far. Excellent walk once again.
Yo, the wolf coming out.
Yeah.
Good Oki as well. All these plus frames. And this is the thing that Clive can do so well, but nice jab interrupt. Atif, not the type of player to get bullied, man. He's not going to hold back all the time.
He's like, I'm the bully.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice, sends a rocket off, gets that debuff off. Oh, okay. Runs into the jab. Saves himself a bit of trouble there, but gets 3 purple.
Yeah, I guess Anna's while standing launches are quite slow. That's the one thing you could say that is lacking a little bit when it comes to her. So that down back 4 will not be able to launch.
Oh, excellent punish. Alright, he's looking for that. He wants that wall play. He just wants to hit him with something. We'll start going for the lows a little bit, perhaps.
Jab pressure, +1. Down back 4.
There it
Those
is.
lows have been hitting. Oh my gosh.
Oh, 50-50.
Oh, the delay. Wasn't able to deal with it. Actually delayed it a bit longer there that time as well. And that is going to be dead set point now for Atif.
He's not able to just find his opening. He's able to get those a few here and there. But Atif, even if it's not a big chunk, he's able to just chip away very consistently and just keep taking these rounds back from the Tekken Master.
Insane stuff. Set point now. Oh, that could have been launched.
There we go. Gets the launch of his own. About to send him to the wall. Grab a hot dog for me, my man.
There we go. Big damage coming. And what's going to be the Oki after this as well? Big combo. There we go. Goes for the low.
Looking rough. Tekken Master needs to make something happen. This could be the start of something big. Teleports back to...
Sidewalk all the way!
Bro went for a Sunday walk and caught him from behind.
Yeah, but what's going to be the combo, though? He's got stacks, down back 4s are hitting.
Oh, taking the risk. Nice tracking there from Atif. Nice. Challenges the last standing 4. Atif not caring, though. 1 more hits. All he needs. Can Tekken Master bring it back?
Nice.
And the generic low to close it out there. Atif taking it 2-0 over Tekken Master, securing his spot in the winners final and knocking Tekken Master down to the loser's side.
It's going to be another Pakistan versus Korea when it comes to that winners final, which we will be seeing later. But I love the adaptation that was made from Atif in the end. Taking a lot safe. I say plus on block mid that can knock down, but it is a little bit slower than the other options, right? So in the end, we actually saw Atif use the 2 jab to interrupt the stance, and then we saw at the end, right at the end, going for the down 4 to interrupt the stance as well, man. So, and that's something you got to do. You can't just hold back every single time. There are options that are going to be able to beat you if you start mashing, but for the most part, Atif was quite patient, as you said. He was just blocking, but in the end, he's like, I know he's going to go for a slow option. Let me just interrupt a couple times, and then he got the win.
Yeah, it's about the mind game ultimately, right? It's just you're playing the player. You're not just playing the character. If you can, regardless, Atif definitely knew that matchup enough. But regardless if you know that matchup up or not, you've probably experienced, at home where you're playing your friend, but it's like you know how they play. you know what their tendencies are. So it doesn't really matter what character they're using. You can break through. And that's one of those things where if you can instill that mind game early on in the first game or even throughout the second game, you don't even need to worry what character they're using.
Oh my gosh, this match coming up here, man. Oh my days. Guys, we've got Korea versus the Middle East here. It's going to be Yoreds versus Saint. I can't wait for this one, man, because it's going to be a matchup that we just do not see all too often. It'll be Ling Xiaoyu versus Jack 8. And, you know, we've seen this back in the day in Tekken 7, but Jack is a very different character now. And Yoreds, probably the best Ling on the planet. I know Weka got the top 8. Yep. It's between Weka and Yoreds.
We'll see how they both perform this
My
weekend.
opinion is that Yoreds is the best. And, you know, when it comes to optimization, even Fergus, who back in the day used to be a Ling player as well, used to play a lot of Ling, said, look at the combos that this guy's able to do. Even yesterday, he did something that was so situational and managed to get like a 50% combo. It was so cool to watch. He's a true specialist in and out. But Saint, he has some work to do here, man, because when it comes to the top 20, he is currently mid-20s when it comes to the Tekken World Tour standings. He needs to win here if he wants to push himself into that top 20 round, man.
It's a tall order, and especially his performances have been kind of back heavy regarding the year, where most of his points have been harvested in the last couple of months. He's been able to secure a support team in the form of Z10 and try to get those opportunities. So he's going to need to make these last few count. Now he's got an more or less open Masters spot. He did win one a few weeks ago. He's got a fully open Challenger spot. So if he can manage to take this tournament out, which is very much in the realm of possibility, he will get max points, 300 if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, 300.
Yep, and he's at 1061 at the moment. He also now mentioned yesterday, he has pretty minimal dojo points. So that could be something, again, strategically he could have done better, but right now he's working with what he's got, and what he has got to do is defeat Yoreds here, which is a tall order.
It's a tall order as well, man, because when it comes to Ling Xiaoyu, we know how tricky she can be, but Yoreds is one of the guys that's going to know exactly what to do against every character in the game with this Ling Xiaoyu, with all the stances. But here we go, Korea versus Middle East, and straight away is bubble trouble.
Oh, nice. Okay, gets that big launch there. That was a big bubble start. That was crazy. He's setting the tone for what he's willing to do in this set.
Oh my god, that was sick. I thought that was
sick.
guaranteed. That unblockable after the launcher is actually, I thought it was guaranteed, but actually there must be that one option that beats it.
He knows something. We just found out.
I wonder how much Saint played against Weka as well, right?
I wouldn't be surprised if they played a lot. I would have to ask him later. Oh, nice.
Is he dead? The draw?
Gets blended. Welcome to the neutral ball. It has a little bit of health. And good. That's perfect spacing for him to abuse that situation.
Yeah, man. Okay, very solid first round there for Saint.
All right, down back one. Full crouch, down back one.
Yeah, I feel like down back one is going to be a very important move to use as well versus Ling Xiaoyu because of the sidestep AOP, right? It's one of those moves that does track.
And now you saw Saint went for the Simpsons there. He went swinging. And Yoreds decided to opt just like big launch there.
Massive launch. Block on the plant the seeds. He's going to get a nice wall splat. Yes, he is. Spike. Guaranteed hits. Okay.
Goes for the low. Looking rough for Saint. Yoreds looking very good at the moment. Oh, nice. Whiff punish. There we go. Yoreds on the board. One round apiece. This is a pendulum match we're looking at.
Man, look at that. The tricky stuff. Down forward 4. Sidestep right. AOP 2-1 and dead. One round apiece.
Yeah, starts off the round with that shooting star. Now Saint, being a big cautious, is a very defensive play. One of the best of all time. Nice low parry. Let's see what he can get. He's gonna, again, second time he's kind of dropped that make some noise combo filler.
Yeah, he actually did a sidestep as well to make it more consistent, but Ling Xiaoyu is the smallest character in the game, so those combos are gonna whip. Oh, goes for the charge option. We go big
Look at this
pressure.
Oh,
Nice!
again! Yeah, we're looking at an action replay. Exact same situation. Sends him to the neutral bullet. Now he knew this time. He's like, look, he's not gonna toe kick me this time. Let me just send a love note down there.
Yeah, very good OK and mind games there for Saint. 2 rounds to 1 now. Forward 4-3 counter hit. Punish, no punish.
Oh no, went for the jackhammer instead. Wanted to build his offense. All right, down back one.
I guess that is a punish, yeah.
There we go. Jumps away. Oh, okay. Once he goes for the Simpsons. Try to mind game there. Try to get him to launch for the dick jab attempt.
Yeah, could have launched that down 4-2 from Jack. He is minus 14, but either way, Yoreds still gets a launch opportunity. That's going to be a spike. No, he doesn't get a spike, but the Hypnotist mix-up works out for him.
Gets that nice combo. Going to put him near the corner. Hypnotist holds it. Oh, will this catch him?
Will this catch
him?
Oh!
No, it doesn't. Oh, tried to grab him from behind. Goes for the running 3. Empty jump. Nice Super Mario check while standing 1. Saint trying to bring this one back. He cannot make a single mistake.
The defense was insane there from Saint. Here we go now. Heat. Jack!
Oh, the red bubble!
Here we go now. What's going to be the combo? And what's for breakfast here for the Okizemi? Goes for the back 2 plus frames. Nice back 1. Sidestep 4. Final round, first game.
He tried to flatten him once again. Yored's like, nah, man, not the third time.
Okay, here we go now. Yored's with a bit of a spring in his step, putting on some pressure here from Saint. Forward 1 though, finds a smart counter hit.
Yeah, he was doing a little song and dance there. Saint's like, I ain't having this. He kicks jackhammer. Nice. Goes to the red bubble though. Gets blocked. Yored's really wants to close out this round. You can see it. Nice AOP sidestep into the wall splat.
Yeah, those sidestep AOP's been catching him. Now he's got to deal with his mix-up here. What's it going to be? Heat, Ling. Oh, he smashed one more mix.
Oh, blocks the mid. Saint needs to make something happen, but that's pretty hard. Whiffs the down forward 2, and Yored's taking out the final round in the first game.
Yeah, beautiful stuff there from Yored. Definitely can go either way, man, but Yored started off really strong there, and he made every situation count. When a Ling Xiaoyu player has you at the wall, when you get that spike combo, it's just guess for game in that situation, right? It was a hypnotist mix-up, went for the mid, and was able to keep that pressure up in the corner. And especially versus a big character like Jack, he can't really do much to maneuver out of that.
Yo, Ling Xiaoyu at the wall is like, you know, like an aberration when you're sleeping, you know? Like, you just gotta stand there and watch. You're too scared to do anything.
All right, he went for a big launch attempt. A beautiful punish from Saint. He's not going to get the wall splat, unfortunately. Wall jump.
Flips him over. All right, patience there from Saint, but again, he's got to find more opportunities, otherwise Yored's is going to chip him down.
Yeah. This is good. This is exactly where Jack wants to be. Just applying pressure with the pokes. Full crash down back 1. While standing 4. And another one. You see how he beats the AOP as well, right? Because AOP has a slight movement to sidestep right naturally, but that's the way that Jack's down back 1 actually tracks. So it's a really good move to shut down that specific stance.
He's doing a really good job with it, and that's the way Saint likes to play. If he has a matchup where a key move is that down back 1, that's Saint right at home.
Okay, both guys dropping combos.
Small. Oh, went for the hug. Excellent punish there from Yored. It's perfect. Couldn't get the combo he was looking for. Now while standing 4, right into the spine.
Oh, both guys are kind of choking their combos at the moment, and punishment.
It's high pressure scenario. Both of these guys need to make something happen. They know what's on the line.
Lows are adding up though, Bram, man. He's not challenging him at all. Passing a 2-1.
Checked it with that back 3 on wake up. Oh, gets that huge kick. Big boot.
Nice dunk!
Block.
Oh my god.
Very good read there from Yored.
That would have killed as well if you blocked that. Hang on a second.
Oh,
they
got him in that situation.
Woo! That is cheap.
And I think he knew, like, he's not going to expect it here. This isn't a standard setup. Let me throw that out right
But he
there.
had to go for it. I feel like he had to. Because it was going to kill, you know?
Oh, okay. Caught Yored's in stand. Nice, Magic 4, gets the guaranteed hit. Backdash a little bit, again, intercepting, trying to stop Yored's with a down back 1, but there we go, big counter hit.
Yeah, Saint trying to just back off because he wants to get that mid-range. That's where Jack is more comfortable, but still got counter hit. And now he's got to deal with this hypnotist mix-up. One-way mix-up, he'll kill.
Oh.
Rage Art! Is he in the air? I think he is, though. Aerial Rage Art won't be enough damage, but he is going to recover some there.
Yeah, he's got a lot of white health to it he needs to bring back. Now, he still has heat as well. He's got his bubble. Oh,
hang on.
Nice. Okay, covering a bunch, uses up that heat. Oh, lets that fly. Good intercept. Oh,
he smashed.
Yes, that's dead. And here we have Yored on set point here on the verge of eliminating Saint.
Saint is his Tekken World Tour dream. Gonna die here. He'll have to rely on TGU next week if he wants to qualify for the Tekken World Tour Finals, unless he can claw this one back versus Yored.
Nice. Dropping in with that down forward 1. Again, death by 1,000 cuts at the moment, but one big launch from Yored could cost Saint everything.
He needs to relax, man. I mean, he's got a massive life. You just keep out Yored if you can. It's going to be difficult. You see Yored dancing around, man, trying to bait something out of Saint.
Oh! This, I'm not going to say anything, but this is going to be a lot of damage.
Yeah, is he going to be able to kill here? He pops heat, 2 jab into up forward 3, and that's going to be dead.
Yes,
7 golden layers. Here we go, Saint now. Take us to a final game.
Oh, that Simpsons does a lot of damage. All right, potential, again, still set point here for Yored. Uses up that red bubble.
Yep.
Everything on the line here for Saint. Goes underneath the classic AOP evasion. Nice punish there, perfect from Yored. This is going to be a lot of damage. You're going to put Saint in a very tricky situation.
Very, very tricky situation. Look at the wall carry as well. The mix-up hypnotist. Forward 1. He's back and forth. He needs to get out of there. He needs to get out of there.
Risk going too far. Oh!
Nice! Hang on. The wall saves him, though. He doesn't.
Still gets him. That jackhammer closes it a bit early. Now still has that heat.
Massive whiff. No launch there from Saint, though. He's not going to come back
Oh,
to
he
fire.
got clipped. Goes for the bot. He goes for the low this time. Saint was ready.
Power crush. Oh, he gets a wall splat as well. Yored. What can you do with the sidewall situation?
Oh,
it's still unblockable.
Goes for the double low.
Down to last opportunity, the shooting star, and Yored's gonna take it over Saint 2-0 and eliminate him from Emirates Showdown 2025. 7th place for him. He will get some points, but it's not enough. We will be seeing Saint at TGU later on next week. to see if he can qualify. But Yored stays alive here for the Middle East.
Oh man, that was so close. And you know, your Reds doesn't get too many opportunities to show his skill.
Yeah.
This is one of those times where within his region, he's able to represent and get the crowd riled up as the way you see. But they're saying, as you mentioned, 7th place, nothing to hold your nose up at.
Yeah.
But again, he needs to continue his journey at Tiger Uppercut. One of the most stacked events of the year.
Honestly, just like you said, if he had got more points from dojos, his dojos were basically empty. He would be in that top 20 right now, actually. But it is what it is. This is how it is. And Saint, he's a good enough player to get the job done, but we must move on. We'll talk about that next week. You know, we're both going to be there, Tiger Uppercut. But yeah, right now, we're moving to another very interesting matchup. We got Fate Khan, who we just haven't seen over the last 2 years of Tekken 8. I feel like after Tekken 7 and the amazing year he had, you know, at the end of Tekken 7's life cycle, we haven't seen him a lot, you know. But Raif, we have seen a lot, of course, representing the Middle East in the best ways in some of the biggest tournaments for Tekken. You know, he's here once again in this top 8, Brown Man.
It's you know, we were talking about it earlier today. You know, you mentioned, you know, we haven't seen him come out as much as he was before in Tekken 8 as he was compared to Tekken 7.
Yeah.
And we were talking about that generational Gamers 8 run that he had.
Yes.
That was something crazy. He dropped no games. Sorry, he dropped no sets in that entire tournament.
Yeah.
That was a monumental performance. You know, he beat Koreans. He beat everyone who stepped up. He's just smacked.
He beat Raif.
Yeah, that was the thing. That was a pretty one-sided set, if we recall correctly, right?
Yeah.
So let's see. I don't know if they've played that many times since.
The only tournament I remember them both at was last year's Ivory Coast Paradise Game Battle, but I'm not sure if they played each other in the tournament. But either way, when it comes to Tekken 8, you have to say Raif has been performing a lot better. I mean, just because Khan hasn't been traveling, you know, but he's here in this top 8, and the only person he lost to was Artif. Khan lost to Artif yesterday, but you know, since then he's been winning all his games and he's here in his top 8. The question is, right, if you think about their play styles, both these guys are pretty crazy. Yeah. You know, Raif is a person who is not afraid. He's not the type of person to get bullied. On the other hand, Khan is also someone who we know to have that kind of disrespectful kind of style of Tekken where he doesn't respect frames and he can be kind of crazy himself. Question is he going to go for the Feng or will he go for the Leroy? You know, I've seen this guy do some damage when it comes to his Feng in Pakistan, but the Leroy he's been choosing to go for more this weekend.
I know for a fact there was a time where I think Khan had one of the best Fangs on the planet and just nobody knew. Because he wasn't taking it to tournament. It was all just, you know, offline matches, you know, with the boys and everything. First to 10, first to 20, whatever it was. But the people who knew, they were like, yo, if Khan's coming back with this, everybody's in trouble.
Yeah.
But right now we are seeing, you know, alternating between, you know, Fang and Leroy, depending on the day, depending on the season. But right now, going back to the Fang, I'm excited to see this match. Jin versus Fang. That's a, you know, it's classic Tekken. You know, it goes back to Tekken 5. You know what I mean?
Jin versus Feng, Pakistan versus Saudi Arabia, Middle East. Here we go. Losers side, top 8. Khan Raif.
Oh,
that's just exactly what we were talking about, right? He got hit and he's like, nah, I'm going to hop kick you, bruv.
He started off very early. He's like, we're in for something today.
Yeah.
Shoulder to end that combo.
And again, going for that QCF1, he's not scared at all. That is launch punishment versus Jin.
And again, when the start of the set, sometimes you just got to throw the things out and see what your opponent's going to do about it.
Yeah. Oh my god, no one's blocking. Nobody's blocking right now, man. It's all attacking.
Hey, you can't be blocking if you're pressing the attack. You know?
Okay, good back one, stop sign. Side step 4 gets blocked.
Yeah, he was ready.
Beautiful launch there from Raif. I respect the attempt there from Khan. I guess it's just like you said, he's just trying to test them out first round, but goes to Raif.
Amazing work so far. Very high tempo. No moments to breathe. They're just going straight at it.
Yep.
Not a second goes by where someone has an attack. That's what you need. Both of these players, that's the type of excitement you're going to see.
Yeah.
Down back four, going for that statue kick. Now Raif trying to move to the left, trying to avoid a lot of Feng's options, but Khan doing a good job at stopping him in his tracks.
Yeah. Okay, forward, wants to keep him out. Another one. Doesn't get a punish after the backhand, but that's going to be another counter hit there for Raif. This time, the forward 4 hitting. What's going to be the combo, though? 2 aerial tailspins. Can he get the wall there?
Should be able to. There we go.
Oh, my God.
Nice closes it out there, which is nice. And now, Savage Sword Heat Dash. Very nice. He just committed to that one. He knew there's a good chance he's going to eat this one. 2 rounds ahead. Raif, very dominant at the moment.
Yep, very good stuff. Really trying to use that backhand, but wants something to whip. He's made stuff whip before, but he hasn't been getting the punish. And another hop kick there from Khan.
Why is his ratio so good? All right, nice. Using that heat. Let's see what he can do on wake up. Trying to keep him wow, look at that tracking. Again, he had the GPS location locked in. Absolute.
Down 4-3. Gonna get absorbed. Nice forward 4. Good timing, but drops the combo. And the down back 3 gets launched there from Raif. Opportunity now. Getting a lot of health back with this combo.
See what he can do, he has a whole bunch of heat, a lot of recovery, health has been recovered, gets a little bit of a trade, goes under, big launch. Rife should be able to make something happen here. If he can just complete the mission, he might be able to take the first game clean.
Yeah, didn't even go for the Rage Art either. We see that the Sam brother very happy about that one. Saudi Arabia in the house at the moment, 1-0 for Rife. Khan dropping some combos there, and even going for some combos that were kind of, season 1 stuff. Like the 3-3-4.
Yeah.
We don't normally see that. We see more of the spike combo with the back 4 in heat. He had heat available in that situation, right? So I wonder, has he been playing a lot? Was he good Jack 8?
I know, so a lot of people don't know. He has been using Jack 8 for quite some time. I saw him using him at CEO, actually.
CEO?
Yeah.
When?
This year.
This year?
Yeah, he was there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I saw him playing. He was playing against an American pole player called Swing Blitz. Final touch, but he was using Jack to close it out.
Interesting. Okay, here we go. Jack 8 now locked in for Khan. Can he get the job done?
Let's get it going. Now start off with that wind hook fist. Now let's see what kind of adaptation Rife can employ here. Nice, it goes for the defensive hop kick. Nice parry.
Yeah, the parry going to be very important, as well as throws. Tidal wave here from Rife. And of course, throws are the pretty much only way to counter the muscle armor or the Gamma Howl from Jack.
Now walked in, went for the right. Now again, Rife immediately stepping to the right compared to the left. He knows the matchup, and big wind hook fist on the approach. He should be able to take this one to the wall.
Yeah, he's headed there, man. If he gets a clean wall splat, that should be dead. Savage Sword, Damak 2-3, easy as you like. Rife on the board here, second game.
You can see him looking at the crowd. He's like, yeah.
Yeah, everything's going right. Oh, yes, he's got those hop kicks as well, man. Rife, no respect to the wall once again. Nice stuff. Hell sweep.
The hell sweep. First one we've seen so far. Nice wall slam, down forward 1-4. Khan in trouble, he's not able to get anything going. He's like still in startup mode. He's got to boot up this robot.
Yeah, he hasn't been able to get anything going right now. Rife on set point, just like that. 1+2 to start it off. Does have a little bit of evasion there, especially at the start of the round. Here we go. Heat burst.
Down, needs to make something happen. He knows everything's on the line. This is loser's side. Good break. Tried to send him up.
Instant break there as well. Rife in the zone. Look at that once again. Beating the Gamma Howl with the throw. Dive kick.
Oh, okay. Sends him slightly off axis with that low toe tap. All right, again. Who's Jack is Rife playing? Why is he so comfortable?
Definitely has a game plan here. Nice punish on the down forward too. Oh, what did he do there to get hit? Goes for the throw. Good break. Last opportunity now for Khan. He has rage available. Punish.
Nice punish. One more hit's all he needs. All the rage up. I think he's gonna tank it.
Nice.
There we go. This, I think. I'm not gonna say anything, but I think it's gonna be.
That's dead.
Yeah.
Surely that's dead. That's gonna stop.
I have special powers on this mic. I'm scared.
Nice. All right. That's gonna stop the bleeding there for Khan momentarily. Can he close it out though? 2 more rounds needed.
All right, going for that full crash down. Okay, he went for the parries. He's trying to catch the timing. Khan seems a little bit more confident now, but again, Rife just weaving in and out, not giving Khan the chance.
Okay, good. Yeah, went for the throw again. Maybe expecting the Gamma Howl, but Khan ducked whilst only one. What's the combo like though? Can he get to the wall? Yes, he can with the 3-2. Activates heat now. Jabs up for 3 into the spike.
Continuing his run. He's using it all here. Gets a nice guard break. Oh, okay, sends him, doesn't get to send him up. Good break on the 1+2. Try to catch him off axis. Excellent power crush. Can he make something big happen? He's got all that heat, all that recoverable health.
Yeah, clean wall splat as well. Look at all that recoverable health there from Rife as well.
Diving in at him. He's trying to lock him down with safe moves, making it really difficult for Khan. Plus frames. Oh, caught him with the trades. Anybody's game.
Oh!
And the Rage Art should close it out there. Bro, he's already standing up. I look over, the chair's empty.
And a big sip of water there from Rife as he knows this set is over. Khan eliminated in 7th place here. Emirates Showdown 2025. Rife will stay alive where he goes up against Arslan Ash later on. But very, very well played there, man. He was super ready for the Jack in that situation. Like you said, who's he been playing to be so ready for that?
That was crazy.
It was
like,
good. I mean, that Gamma Howl is so difficult to deal with, but we see that Rife was pretty much able to deal with it by using the throws at the perfect time.
And I know, as I mentioned before, most people haven't seen Khan's Jack, right?
Yeah.
And so the way Rife played that, it made it look like, oh, okay, maybe he shouldn't be using Jack. Maybe his Jack's not that good because I haven't seen it. I can tell you, his Jack is very good. Rife just had his number. He just had it written down. He's like, yeah, I'm calling it. It's crazy. Yeah. I'm very impressed by that. And there's a lot of anti-Jack that people can learn from that set.
I think that generally as well, Rife, his natural playstyle, it suits kind of the Jack matchup where you know, Jin has a lot of pressure when it comes to his electrics, and, you know, he has plus frame situations, but also his poke game is super good. Rife specifically, right? He's good and comfortable in that close range, playing in the pocket Tekken.
Yes.
And, you know, I guess that's something that Jack kind of struggles with. And we saw a couple times Khan trying to go for that forward too, because it was getting too much for him, and then we'd see the sidestep and launch. So Rife was super on point, and, you know, he plays super fast as well, which I love. But Rife, again, doing a great job. We're moving on to our next match, which is going to be an all-Middle East affair. It is going to be Tekken Master versus Yored.
This is going to be a treat. I think these
Bahrain
guys
versus
surely
Kuwait.
have played, you know, a decent amount
Oh,
over
I'm
the years.
sure. Yeah, yeah.
So,
and not even just that, online too in ranks, you know, like I'm sure these guys play a lot. Yored's,
They
of
play
course.
a lot of online.
Yeah. So these guys know how each other plays. So I'm interested to see what character, you know, Tekken Master's going to go for here to counter the Ling. Is Clive going to be too awkward, you know, to deal with the evasion that Ling has? Is Eddie a better matchup, you know, maybe with the forward 4-3s and these kind of moves and these 50-50 that Ling can't really avoid? So I'm super excited for this one, actually.
Yeah, it should be really good. And I think, again, there's a lot on the line. Just, you know, in the hearts of the crowd, they're going to be split on this one. You know, they don't want to see this type of match. You know, it's pretty late in the tournament, but they don't want to see it this early in the top 8. They want to see this in the grand finals.
But that does guarantee that one Middle East player makes it into that loser semis, which is top 4, right? So this is, you know, silver lining in the crowd. As you can see, the 3 medals and, of course, these trophies that these guys are playing for right now. Emirates Showdown 2025. Ladies and lads, here we go. Abu Dhabi. We're here right now. Middle East matchup incoming. Bahrain versus Kuwait. Tekken Master and Yored. What are we thinking about, Ran?
Well, I mean, look, we're probably going to see... actually, no, not probably. We might see the Clive versus the Ling. I think, honestly, I don't think that's a bad matchup for Clive.
Right.
Clive has so much coverage, and he has so many low-hitting attacks that, you know, maybe AOP might not be able to go under a lot of those things. But again, we don't see this matchup too often. Like, me personally, I can't remember the last time I commentated this exact matchup at this level. So it's a rarity. We're going to learn a lot here today. But I think, oh, yeah, okay. Well, no, never mind. He looked at the Eddie for a second. I was like, whoa. He's trolling. Is it
going to be the Eddie?
Going straight for the Ling. Now, okay, so we got Tekken Master looking at the notes.
Yeah, he's looking at the notes, but you know, it's good. It's good to have these notes because, you know, a lot of players do this where they have notes not just on how to deal with matchups, but how to deal with certain players.
Yes. Because
players have tendencies, man, and I've known of players before to have these massive Google documents of like, okay, this player, and you know, you need to know, you know, what their tendencies are. If you forgot them, write them down, man. You know, this stuff happens.
A few of the Japanese players have that as well.
Yeah.
You know, we can't even read them because they're not in English. So it's like, but yeah, you can see it's sometimes really important because it's like, look, sometimes just looking at, you know, just a few lines of notes that you wrote helps you really remember and organize your thoughts before stepping into the ring at a stage like this. I think for certain people, if you're able to absorb that in time, that is a huge difference maker.
Absolutely. Alrighty. Oh, is he going to go to the Eddie?
We're good?
Yeah, we're just getting the thumbs up from the stage manager. If we can start the set, he's having the Eddie, man. I want to see the Eddie in it. Like, I'm
you're an Eddie enjoyer.
Of course, you know, he's spoiling the party, man. All right, Clive, it's all good. Clive versus Ling Xiaoyu, and again, when it comes to this matchup, ladies and lads, it's really, really important to know how to deal with Ling's back turn, how to deal with the hypnotist, how to deal with the AOP. You know, it's always been that Art of Phoenix stance so difficult to deal with. And, you know, do you have the moves that can track and that have enough of a low hitbox to deal with this stuff? We'll find out now. Here we go, Middle East matchup, Bahrain versus Kuwait. Tekken Master straight away with 1+2.
That's one of the best moves he has. You know, safe, really fast. Was it 13? No, 13, yeah. So very fast. It's definitely very dangerous. Starts it off, not letting go. He's throwing it all on the table. He's out of media in the first 11 seconds. But he's not giving up. And again, okay, trying to go for the parry. Now, Xiaoyu has a lot of good counter hits actually that he can use with the movement to really catch Tekken Master off guard. But right now, excellent combo. Uses that hypnotist, sends him near the wall.
Yeah. Got to deal with it now. Mix up time. I like how Yored doesn't actually just commit to the hypnotism mix up.
Oh, nice reverse into the unblockable.
Wow,
Yo,
unblockable.
I was so sure Tekken Master was going to get out of there, but that tracking was no joke.
Yeah, he actually tried to sidestep there, but a little bit late, but still, it didn't work out.
He went pretty far. He went at least 45 to 50 degrees, and he still got caught. So you got to be very careful with the range of Xiaoyu's unblockable. I don't think any other player in the world uses unblockable more effectively than Yored.
And that was sick there from Yored, using the back one, which is an 8-frame interruption move against the stance. I mean, that's a very specific thing.
Yeah, he has that knowledge. You know, he's definitely played this matchup before.
Yep. Gonna break that wall as well, that hard wall break. Go for that maximum wall carry. Okazemi, nice delay on the wake up there from Yoritz.
And I think one of the best things that Clive could do, whether you know the matchup or not, is one of those things where they'll just try their best to not let you play. And I think Tekken Master does that very well. You know, he started the game like that. Let's see if he can continue. Yoritz, though, trying to find those cracks in the armor.
For sure. Once Yoritz starts, you know, getting comfortable with the stances and stuff, it will be difficult for Tekken Master. But right now, Tekken Master just full aggression. Nice standing free punish there from Yoritz.
Getting that tail spin. All right, don't getting a bit tricky here. It's the waning moon.
The winning moon.
Yeah, the winning indeed. Nice big sweep. Oh, okay, got clipped by one of those. Nice. Again, 1+2 seems to be the well he's going to. Finding a lot of success in it.
There we go, plus frames. All heat is gone now. Back one once again. Very good interruption. Punish on the AOP 2-1.
He's definitely trying to frustrate Tekken Master here and just try to get him to go for something a bit too risky.
Oh!
But nice rage art. This is going to be a good situation for Tekken Master. They're going to get a whole bunch of damage. Going to take a life lead with the recoverable health as well.
It's not dead. That's not dead, right? So you're talking like it's not dead. I don't think it's dead. Oh, yes, he's alive. Yep. He has health remaining.
Slide low. Oh, no, he's going for the projectile. Oh, runs into the mid. On for the strings, and there's... I knew it was coming. I've messed enough Clive to know.
Yeah, the stance mix-ups are so scary to deal with, man. Here we go. Yoritz now fighting on the back foot. 2 rounds to 1 for Tekken Master.
Sends the dogs out. Who let him out?
1+2.
Again. It's a key move, and he's finding a lot of success.
And those legs, man. He's just attacking the legs. What about the Saint versus Yoritz as well? Yoritz was not blocking no at all.
Yo, Yoritz got to use a custom that has shin guards or something, man. Keep yourself safe out here.
Not looking good here right now. Tekken Master. One more is going to do it. And again, Yoritz decided to just stay on the floor. We've seen that in the other rounds as well. Tekken Master won multiple rounds by just attacking Yoritz on the ground. He didn't move, didn't do anything.
He's doing a good job living up to that name right now.
There's a lot of players that actually they don't get up straight away, you know, because they don't want to just wake up into an immediate mix-up. So they decide to stay on the ground, but Tekken Master's adapted to that, and he's just immediately going for a low whenever he grounds Yoritz.
Yeah, and there's a lot of mids he has at his disposal as well. That can, you know, flip him over, hit him on the ground, and you just can't let him stay there.
Yeah.
Just flipping him up, get up, stand and eat this mix, man.
That's it, man. Well, here we go. We're in Yakushima now. Yoritz, one game down, but he has a lot of space to dance around now with this Link Xiaoyu. Let's see what he can do. 1+2 once again finds his mark. And
we did see a lot of wall pressure, wall situations happen before, so now we've got a bit more of an open stage. We can get to the wall. Both these characters have decent combos there, especially Clive. But I think this is going to go back and forth. I don't think we're going to see that wall when it comes to.
Oh man, it's a stance mix-up, man. He's got so many crazy moves from that stance as well.
And there's so many options where throughout the set he can cycle and maybe doesn't even have to use the same option twice.
Yeah. Big whiff down there, he smashed though, and a beautiful punish from Yoritz. Big whiff though, down 4-2.
Alright, gets that core out for the combo. This is going to be a really good look around for Tekken Master if he can close it out. Runs up, down, back 4, goes for the sweep.
Oh! He knew the opening, but he was a little bit too slow. Sidestep into the launch, actually got a trade. Works out for Tekken Master.
He's going to be kicking himself for that one, but you can't let it dwell. You got to move forward. Now you can see Yoritz trying to take the lead here, a bit more aggressive than before. That's double low. Gone for the back turn shenanigans, but down back 4 to open up that offense. Goes for the low slide.
Okay. What's happening now is all stance mix-ups. Oh my god,
mix-up.
The mid again, plus a block. 4-2-1, no duck. Activates heat now. It's all pressure right now for Tekken Master's Clive.
Alright, 4-4-2, checks him there, activating heat. Didn't want to impress. Oh, okay. Got a 4 there, didn't maybe get all of what he wanted.
Okay.
Oh, okay, interesting option there, switching sides as well. Alright, goes to the double sword swipe. Alright, Yoritz trying to take this one, but I know Tekken Master's waiting for that one opportunity. Goes into fly stance, trying to mix him up here. Big counter hit on the low. This is looking very good for him.
That could be dead though. Oh, down back 2-1 whiff, but the 1-2 now Tekken Master. So much momentum at the moment on set point.
And I think that combo there was just out of normal instinct because that works on most characters, but I think on small bodies can get a bit inconsistent. But here we go, Tekken Master, as you said, set point, looking very good, keen to take that 2-0 on Yoritz, but he's not going down with that.
Yeah, and he's not afraid to even throw out those power crushes. At this point, he's got so much going for him. He's 1 game up, 2 rounds up.
Oh, flipping him over. Goes to the hypnotist. Nice, goes underneath, but gets clipped by the heat smash. 7 golden letters, asserting his dominance.
Yeah, stops the bleeding hair. Yoritz, it's a good answer back, but he has a lot of work to do. Good sidestep.
Interesting animation there. All right, catches him with the homing. This is going to hurt. Yoritz trying to take all of it back. He wants it all back.
Okay, nice. I'm loving the Oki here, man. Tekken Master on the back foot now. Here we go. He's starting to dance a little bit more. Nice sidestep. Back turn sidestep from Link Xiaoyu is the best sidestep in the game pretty much. It's the crazy stuff. Then we got final round just like that, Brown Man.
Yeah, and Tekken Master, he was doing such a good job with the 1+2, but he's going back to it too much, and Yoreds is finding those gaps and he's making him pay for it. I don't think Tekken Master, I was about to say, I don't think Tekken, it's going to stop Tekken Master from using it, but he does have to be a little bit more careful if he doesn't want to let this one slip away.
Yeah. Those legs, man, it just looking so free right now for Tekken Master. Damak falls are adding up and now gets hit by the Kamehameha. Sidestepped, is it going to whip? Yes, it is!
Heat dance. He's about to close this one out. Can he do it here? And 7 golden letters making a statement in his home region. There we go, well played by both your Reds. We'll be bowing out there. Tekken Master moving forward, securing his spot in top 4.
Beautiful stuff, man. But your Reds, you got to give it up, man. I mean, one of the best, if not the best Ling Xiaoyus on the planet. Will finish with 5th place. Really good showing here in a very stacked tournament, man. There's so many top players from around the world here at Emirates Showdown in Abu Dhabi. But he gets 5th place. Tekken Master will move on, and we will be finding his opponent in our next matchup, which is going to be a bit of a classic one, man. I feel like these guys have played a lot. Going to be Arslan Ash going up against Rive. Brad, man, I feel like these guys have played a lot, you know, in not just Tekken 7, but also Tekken 8. We saw them play in the bigger stages, you know, Evo last year, even this year, I'm sure they played each other. And I do feel like Arslan has his number, you know, when it comes to these two on a player-by-player basis. But I'm just wondering if Arslan's going to go for the Nina or go for the Ana here in the situation.
Maybe Lydia
like,
as well.
Or maybe there's Lydia there as well, but I mean, maybe he doesn't feel like the Lydia is tournament ready. You know, Nina got him out of a very sticky situation yesterday versus Saint, because that Ana got bodied.
That was so close, that set. Oh my god.
For sure. But having that Nina really did help him in that situation. And I think maybe Nina is a good choice for him, because I feel like against Jin does have the parries that can deal with a lot of the Ana shenanigans when it comes to her stances. And that's just a matchup thing, but I don't know. I mean, I feel like he has choices in this situation.
Yeah, and I think when it comes to the parry, right, when you got a character like, let's say Nina, right, even though the strings are there, there's so much mix-up on the string, so you can't always get the parry through. And I think the recovery on some of the moves, especially when it goes from one tier to another, you can't really get too much off that parry as well. You've risked the parry, and maybe all you get is a 2-4. And, you know, a player like Arslan Ash, he's going to be willing to keep testing you on that until, you know, and see if you excel or you crumble. So let's see what Rife can do for whichever character we see from Arslan Ash. We know Rife is going to stick to the Jin. You know, I say that now, maybe I've jinxed it, but overall, you know, he is the Jin. You know, he's one of the Jins of planet Earth, right?
Yeah,
so, but Arslan. Okay, Clive versus Xiao Yu. Let's get it. We got the Pakistani button check.
Was that some mind games here? You got a bit of a delay, you know? But yeah, there's a lot going for this matchup, guys. It's Saudi Arabia, it's Middle East versus Pakistan, but it's also, you know, Arslan Ash, you know, the guy who's got a target on his head, man. Rive he's the guy right now. You know, when it comes to Middle East second, he's the poster boy of the Middle East when it comes to Tekken. So, you know, people are going to be getting very loud in the crowd. But we can also speak about the Tekken World Tour as well, Brown Man, because we're at the end of the Tekken World Tour year. It's very important for Rive to get some points here. The more points, the better, because he is not in a safe position. You know, he's got about 1,330 points, I believe. And, you know, he's going to get some points here as well. But he needs as many as he can, just to prevent anyone from, you know, surpassing him when it comes to Tiger Uppercut next week. And with Arslan, he needs to win if he wants to get that #1 position. And you know, it doesn't really make a massive difference when it comes to #1, #2 on the Tekken World Tour standings, but it is a mental thing, you know. You know, Arslan wants to be #1, and he's been #1 before multiple times. So he wants to keep that position, but Morgold having just won, you know, in Korea and then winning in Taiwan as well. That guy's looking like the best in the world right now, I can't lie to you.
It's like 28-20? That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's I think that's a new record in TWT history for points, right?
But Arslan will surpass it if he wins it.
If he can win it. It's a tall order. You know, he's got Rife standing in front of him. He does have a few other players he needs to surpass to be able to get there. But that's within spec, right? He's done this and more. So let's see if today is that day. Mr. Evo over here.
Yes, sir. Okay, Arslan Ash. The question is, what's he going to go for? And he goes straight for the Nina. This is what I was talking about. I just don't feel like he was going to go for the Ana. Nina is just a comfortable matchup for him to be able to play that in-close poke game with Rive, and he has a lot of experience against him. So I'm wondering, is he going to go for the Ana or will it be the Nina? We're playing around right now. Fakrum Ram, we've got to get a blind pick. Surely it's the blind pick.
Surely not.
He's stuck in with the Nina, though. He's not scared. Jin, Nina?
Yeah, he's going into it. Let's see what he wants to do. Maybe he's just playing for the crowd, but here we go. Jin versus Nina. Raya versus Arslan Ash. This is the loser side. Somebody is going home.
Oh, yeah. We've got a chant going in the crowd right now here in Abu Dhabi. Saudi Arabia versus Pakistan. Arslan Ash. You know, we got to talk about it as well, Bram. We said it yesterday. Arslan, when it comes to Middle East, you know, it's not easy for him to win these tournaments when it comes to this region, man.
He's had a rough record historically. He definitely wants to change the trajectory of that. But again, right standing in front of him, 2-1. Now, Arslan traditionally, especially with Nina, he's always trying to smother you. He doesn't want to let you breathe. He's trying to put the pillar over your face. But right now, Riot starting off, using his own style against him.
Yeah. A very quick start here for Riot, man. Massive life lead. Arslan Ash pops heat. He's got some work to do, though. Forward 2, Demon Port into heat dash.
Right, try to high sheet step out of there with around that 1-2.
Yeah.
Right, back 2-1, the classic. Can Riot take the first round? Will he set the tone for the set?
He really was a down 4-2, man. He's not going to get it, though. The defense from Riot looking so good. Got to be careful, though, when he closes it out. Down 4.
Right underneath.
Yeah. One of the few moves from Jin that actually goes under those highs, that down 4. Such a good low. Only -12 as well.
Tried to parry 3 times in a row, but 3rd time's a charm.
Yeah.
Gets the homing. Again, okay, those parries are really coming out now. He knows, as I mentioned before, right? You know, Nina does have those strings. You know, they're sometimes predictable, but there's so many different options, so many cancels that makes it very difficult to successfully get those parries.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, nice. Trying to go for parry of his own. All right, excellent combo here. Arslan's going to get a cold grip of damage.
Yeah. Got heat available as well. This might be dead with the right combo. Or one more mix-up to kill.
Steps on him. Riot still has a chance to bring back toe kick to fight his way out. Downward 1. Oh, there we go. Again, it's just so many hits coming at you so quickly. It's so hard to block all of them or evade all of them.
Yeah.
Oh, big
swipe.
backhand.
Oh, yes. The hob kick there from Riot.
Classic.
Patented. No respect. Straight to the wall.
All right, nice tail spin. Gets it there. Oh, didn't get the full... Oh, okay. So let's follow up. He was ready for that down 2.
Oh, you can see, man. You can see the reaction from Arslan trying to react to that down back 4.
Oh,
Heat smash. Good tracking.
Yep, very good tracking there. All right, plus frames there for Arslan trying to assert more, but Riot needs to make something happen. Uses up his heat, had a little bit left. Blonde bomb, back to the wall. Riot backdashing into it and gets the double slap to close out Arslan Ash. 2 rounds to 1 here.
Beautiful, beautiful. Here we go.
Oh, nice reversal. He was going for that a few times so far. Gets it here. Tries to go for the neon wake up. One checking. Big counter hit. Bullets are flying.
Yeah. Oh, big kick.
Yes,
Das Boot.
Wave dashing at him. You don't see too much of that against Arslan Ash. He will stuff that out quickly.
Yep. No one's popped heat just yet. When are we going to see the heat burst? There it is. Okay. To close it out.
Well, nice full crouch low. And Riot waiting patiently. He just wants Arslan's heat to run out so he can take his turn back.
Fresh out the wall now. Uses the heat smash. Here we go. Rage available. Not going to be able to do anything with it as Arslan gets the wall splat into the round and the game. 1-0 here, Brandman.
Very clean, 3 rounds to 1. And again, Riot was able to find a few moments of success, but they were very short-lived. Arslan was just able to snatch those back, and you saw that round count, 3-1. There were signs of life, but it just got snuffed out very quickly.
Yeah, okay, he's gone to character select now. I mean, are we going to see that back from him? I don't know. We saw it before, and I think he's looking into the crowd to maybe get some inspiration. Does he change character here? Because it's a player that he struggled against in the past, right? So we got Tekken Master actually coming up to give his analysis. Of course, a goated fighting game player there, multiple fighting game champion. Oh, yeah, giving him the stare down.
Give him the greasies, man.
Tekken Master right now sitting in that loser semis as well, ready for the winner of this matchup. But right now he's sticking with the Jin. Here we go now, going to the Elegant Palace.
All right, here we go. That was one of those, like, yeah, you mess with me, you mess with my boy, you mess with me.
That's it, man.
See you in the parking lot, bro.
See you in loser semis, man.
All right, jabs him there. All right, trying to go for the parry once again. Arslan trying to employ his patented style, and it's working very well. Riot just not able to find a way in so far. Big health difference at the moment.
And you see how he keeps it really simple as well, man. Arslan just to dash up down forward once to beat the side steps and just keeping it poke heavy. Goes for the heat burst here to shut out Riot. Jabs, more pressure here with Nina. So good with the pokes.
And even with that while standing one punish that Riot had locked in, he opted to keep Arslan standing. He wanted to keep hitting. Goes down forward. Trying to activate that heat one way or the other. Oh. There it is. Stops the momentum a little bit, but he's used it up very quickly. Got a little bit of plus frames, but Arslan does not care.
Yeah, and Arslan did a really good job in just like making Riot waste that heat, just blocking the heat smash, and then starting to play again. It goes for the back two. Nice sidewalk though, gonna get a full launch.
He's sending him up. Should get a nice combo. Will it have to adjust it a little bit? Nice, spikes him down into the flip over CD1.
Good timing there on the heat burst once again. Beat the slash kick mix up.
Nice. Again, down forward, trying to check in with those mids. Activating heat. Arslan challenging those plus frames. Sending 1-2. Safe there. Tried to catch him moving or stepping. No dash this time. Rife knows he needs to use that heat up very quickly. Doesn't get the wall hit there.
Yeah, he's trying really hard here to get the big wall splash, but I don't think he has to do that. He has a massive life lead. Just poke away, keep doing what you're doing.
Nice little parry setup there from Arslan. Oh, breaks the counter grab.
Breaking the counter grab here. Arslan on point. Still massive life lead for Rife, but that might dwindle now as Arslan gets the QCF1 counter hit.
Big recovery for him and big health deficit for Rife. Oh, with the low. This could be Rife's chance.
Down jab. Have we got 5 seconds left?
Oh,
Did he press?
I think it's going to come through. There
It
it is.
Yes, and I think Rife knew as well. He got in for a little fist pump. And that is going to be the round. Clutch stuff. Almost lost it though. He had a massive life lead. Arslan making these rounds difficult.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where Rife seems to be winning these. Like when he does, it's like he's having to claw it. He's not. It's not like easy dubs. He's just like no. He's having to fight tooth and nail to get things back from Arslan.
Alrighty. Arslan back to business there, man, with in close. Inina, one of the best, if not the best, when it comes to in close, in the pocket Tekken.
And the way Arslan plays is actually very good at closing the distance. So most players, they don't want to play that in close game, so they'll back up instinctively, right, just out of fear. But he will close that gap so effectively, and he just keeps you where he wants to.
That's it. Good duck on the thing. No punish from Arslan, but he has a great position. Now he engaged there from Rife. Definitely needed to go for that.
Right, Trouble is throwing out those low jabs, trying to stop Arslan. Does not care once again.
Running into his face. Oh my god, one of the best homing moves in the game. Back to confirm. Rife now facing elimination. Arslan on set point.
I think that's the second or third round he's closed out with those slaps. Very good for round ending there for Arslan. Okay, trying to go for the homing. Nice parry. It's just Arslan is just able to just hit right after the parry window closes.
Sidestep one pressure here. Once again gets the counter hit. Back 2-2-2. Arslan now going to be able to get some big damage. Can he get the wall splat? Will it be a sidewall? No, he gets the wall splat here. Here we go. Big combo.
All right, one more big mix is all he needs. Go for that low. Rife needs to make something happen very quickly. Goes for the DM4, gets blocked. Heat dash there from Arslan, using those plus frames and putting him in the corner.
One more is going to do it, and then down 4 to get the job done. Arslan Ash 2-0 over Rife. Going to eliminate him. 5th place for Rife. He's going to get some points there, which I think will help him when it comes to securing his position in that top 20. But Arslan, a man on a mission right now to take this tournament so that he can get that #1 position. He knows who his opponent is going to be. Tekken Master, you see on screen right now. We'll be seeing them later as we go up to the winner's side now, which is going to be Atif versus Lohai.
That's going to be good. These are two of the best players of all time we're about to see step on stage. And, oh, man. It's going to be crazy. It's
going to be crazy, man. You know, Lohai has been looking recent. Like, it was a weird. His Tekken 8 journey has been a weird one because beginning of Season 1, you know, getting that 2nd place at EVO Japan, which was the first big major for Tekken 8, and then kind of falling off. Didn't really see good placements from him for a while. And then, you know, Season 2 kind of starts to bring it back. And we see how strong he was. Even in that short cameo he had in the Korea vs Pakistan where he joined day #2, he made a massive difference there, man. Got some big wins. And then just in general, just been playing super solid. Now he's now close to that top 4. But he's a man on a mission right now, Brown man. If he can get the win here today, that will be big for him.
Yeah, definitely. But again, like the goals that he's set, you know, may be within reach. But again, he's got players like Atif standing in front of him. We can see winners finals, the first of 3 of the day. Yeah. Lohai versus Atif, that's going to be an absolute banger. Yeah. And then on the loser's side, we have Tekken Master versus Arslan, another first of 3.
Yeah. I mean, Tekken Master has just been taking out all these Pakistanis, man. And, you know, now he's got the Pakistani to go up against, right? Arslan.
Mr. Pakistani.
And it's like, you know, Arslan's been in the Middle East now for, I think, 3 weeks or something. So he's been actually training here for a while. You know, he's been hanging around Dubai for a bit. So I wonder, you know, I know he's been playing online, been playing sets versus the players. I think that might help him here if he has played versus Tekken Master. I'm sure they have a lot of experience against each other. And Arslan might be familiar with what to do versus Clive and the Eddie, of course. But that right now, what we're looking at, ladies and lads, is that winners finals. Lohai and Atif. Atif, who I believe is currently in 4th position on the Tekken World Tour standings. You know, he's looking like he might be safe here. If he can especially get one more win and make it to that grand finals, that gives him a minimum of 220 points, and that will propel him into that 3rd position and secure him that and support, which is really important because, again, that will bypass the group stages of the Tekken World Tour finals later on in Malmo.
And, you know, even hitting that point now, I think there's going to be that next event, which is Tiger, right? Where that's going to have to be a maintenance event. You can't, if you're within that top 4, unless you're like Mogul right now, you know, with 28, 20 points. Even, you know, depending on how next week goes, it could, you know, get a bit wild for him. But it's about maintenance next time. So even if Lohai can make it back into that top 4, I think he'll still need to attend and still perform reasonably, or at least gatekeep some people in Thailand to be able to keep that position.
Yeah, definitely, man. Lohai, though, I don't know if he gets into top 4 if he wins this tournament, but I think he gets really close, and that allows him to only needs to get a few points at Tiger in order to actually get into that top 4. And it's interesting, it's a new rule this year for Tekken World Tour, right, to to give players an incentive to make it into that top 4. But we also had Ulsan, who got a second position today as well in the B Pro Cup. That's giving him 220 points. So I wonder, where his points are at the moment as well. When everything gets updated, does he have a chance now if he actually wins in Tiger Uppercut? Because Tiger Uppercut is a master event.
Yep.
A win is 560 points.
Yes.
That's a lot of points, man. So that top 4 is up for grabs for a lot of people. That means that for these players that are playing right now, it's really, really important to get as many points as you can, because you never know what's going to happen when it comes to Thailand.
Yep. And it's one of those things where, as as mentioned before, it's like so many players coming in. This strategic approach that you have to take in the tour, it's really putting the pressure on the players, and this is the precipice of that. And we're going to see how they close it out. But for now, we're going to give you guys a break, a breather. We know your BPM has been too high after those matches, so we're going to give you a short break, and we'll be right back. Too high after those matches. So we're going to give you a short break and we'll be right back.
I know this track. Let me drive it my way. Problem detected. The line is off. I know this track. Let me drive it my way.
Hey, what's up, guys? Gosain here. I'm with one of the winners finalists, Mr. Lohai. Lohai, first off, I just want to ask you, you're in Abu Dhabi right now. How are you finding Abu Dhabi so far?
It's my second time coming here. Everyone very kind, everything good.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. I think, it's been very hospitable here. Everyone's been having a good time here in Emirates Showdown. Just want to ask you a couple questions, Lohai. So first off, you've been practicing a lot and it's been paying off. I mean, you've just beaten the top one in the leaderboard, the Tekken World Tour leaderboard, Arslan Ash, to get into the winners finals. That's a huge confidence boost. I just want to ask you, how are you feeling going up against Atif Bhat?
I'm sure Atif play Ena, but I beat Asranesh Ena because I could beat him because my friend Gura, he practiced so hard for me for facing Ena.
So yeah, I think when it comes to learning a character like Anna, there's multiple different playstyles that we've been seeing throughout the Tekken World Tour. We've seen Arslan's Anna, like you mentioned. We've seen Atif's Anna. So how do you feel? You said you've been practicing against Anna, but have you been practicing against Atif's playstyle specifically?
I'm not sure because both play different, so I should just play. Yeah.
Sounds good, no worries. Last question I just want to ask you. You said you're 7th on the leaderboard, is that correct? And you're trying to get into the top 4. Is that giving you any sort of pressure? Are you feeling a bit nervous because of that?
No, I'm already qualified for Tekken World Final. I'm enjoying now.
Sounds good, no worries. So, again, I'm qualified as well, by the way. But yeah, no, thank you very much, Lohai. I appreciate you joining in for the interview before you start your winners finals match. Good luck with everything. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you in the grand finals. We'll see.
All right, cheers, Gosain, for that one, man. Gosain can do it all, bruv. This guy's a Tekken World Tour finalist himself, but he's also on the microphone as well, giving the insight with Lohai. Yeah, Gosain indeed. But very interesting what you were saying. Lohai saying, look, I was able to beat Arslan's Anna, and I prepared by playing Gura. Gura, absolute legend. Does also someone who does everything. He's a coach. And Lohai told me a long time ago that this was his teacher. He's kind of taught him how to play Tekken, right? But shout out to Gura, man. Commentator, coach, and a strong player in his own right.
Yeah, a big shout out to Gora. He is secretly, one of the best coaches on the planet, in my opinion.
Yeah.
If he could, transplant that into English, bro, people would be lining up to knock down his door, just pay him as much money as possible.
Yeah.
But yeah, Lohai is locked in with two of the best coaches ever in Infested and Gora. That's pretty OP. I'm not gonna lie. But he's doing quite well. He's seeing the results, reaping the rewards. But let's see if he can take down Atif. And he's pretty set. Like, I'm gonna see Anna. I'm prepared for Anna. I've beaten him before. I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah, so let's talk about what the situation is right now, man. Outside of the Pakistan versus Korea rivalry, which is, of course, in a massive story within itself, Lohai and Atif being two of the best players from both countries. If not, you could say the best. Of course, Mulgold is a conversation when it comes to best player in the world and best in Korea, but Lohai definitely up there. Atif, you can make an argument as the best in Pakistan right now. So I know all you guys watching at home, being Korean fanboys, Pakistani fanboys, people from all over the world, Tekken Nation, are going to be, of course, very, very excited for this one. But if we actually talk about the Tekken World Tour points right now, if Lohai wins here, he gets 1,990 points. That doesn't put him into the top 4 because Atif has actually now, gotten into the top 3 as well.
Yep.
So Atif is going to get a lot of points here himself. But that puts Lohai in a good position to be able to get top 4 in Tiger Uppercut. So he's put himself in a good position here, Brown Man. It all comes down to next week here. But Lohai, I feel like he needs to get that win because there's so many players that can get into that top 4. He needs to get as many points as possible.
Yeah, he definitely wants to, again, it's about gatekeeping sometimes, you know what I mean? Most people, don't gatekeep. But when it comes to this, you got to stand your ground. Don't let anyone take your position.
Yeah, absolutely, man. But what do we expect here, man? I mean, look, he said he is expecting the Anna. Like, I prepared against the Anna. That's why I was able to beat Arslan Ash. But now he's hovering the Armor King. Maybe he's going to go to the Dragunov. We saw him use Dragunov earlier to get himself out of a sticky situation in brackets. But he's actually locked in with Anna here, Brown Man.
You have no idea how much money I would pay to see a Brian mirror right now. Like, honestly.
Imagine, bro.
Let's see. He's going to set those buttons. And now, look, it looks like Lohai's sticking with the Brian for sure. Oh, no, it's mind gaming here.
Nah, I'm using Anna,
putting on the edge of his seat. There we go. Yeah. Goes for the Anna.
First to 3 action here as well, ladies and lads. We're in our top 4 now. So every match, every set is now going to be first to 3. And I wonder if we're going to see some characters changes if Lohai starts to get some wins here, Brandman.
Now we do have that extra game Slack. That makes a world of difference. They do have the flexibility to maybe change that character, maybe have an extra game to bring it back. But here we go. We're in that Rabina dream. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. The fever dream hours.
All right, Artif versus Lohai. Pakistan versus Korea. Here we go. And a trade to start it off, working out in Artif's favor.
A big start now, taking him to the wall. Definitely wants that momentum, wants to keep it. Big damage coming out of him. So much heat left over as well.
And one thing we can say about Artif versus Arslan is that Artif is going to be someone who's a lot more aggressive, a lot more just confident in his reads. As you see here, only been hit one time, and this should be the round if he doesn't drop the combo.
So good at confirming that counter hit. Just came out of nowhere, and there we go. Should take out the round. First round in Artif's pocket.
Yeah, you can see the difference in the the play styles between Artif and Arslan, right? Artif is susceptible more to getting counter hit though, but you can't get counter hit to get hit.
Exactly. Gotta. Oh, nice. Goes to the chopping elbow, trying to build up those plus frames. Lohai trying to find an opening, but Artif, it's sometimes the best defense is a good offense, and he's showing that here today.
Yeah. Yeah. Are we going to see those forward threes come out from Lohai, which he was able to use so well versus Arslan?
Oh, buttons right through it, but gets power punch from David. Oh, this is going to hurt.
Yeah.
Big splat. Ground hasn't been activated quite yet. Goes to the low.
Oh my god, man, look at the pressure here from Artif. Down 4 with the counter hit, gets the round, 2 rounds. And you see that he went for that flurry there in heat, and he kind of shoves it. He does only the first 2 hits and then presses afterwards. Artif knew that was coming straight away. He knows Lohai likes to do that, so just instantly went for the counter hit. Talking about counter hits, so back 1 here from Lohai.
Lohai finally getting an opportunity. Excellent combo. Gets a good splat. Oh, it's going to be around half damage for him. Wakes up into the heat smash. Gonna break the ground.
Oh, that's so cheap, man. That's so cheap.
Pretty good, man.
Can he kill him? I don't think so. The scaling's going to work out for Artif that he won't kill, but he's going to do a lot of damage.
Oh my. I went for the Oki. That was really good. He didn't use the regular, Gatling punch combo.
Yep.
Went for the Oki, got the taunt, closed it out. Easy.
Yeah, that's a couple of times that Artif was sidestepping. Talking about punishment. Look at that, man. The Fisherman Slam. Big stuff here from Lohai.
Spikes it down.
Yep.
See what he's got. Head towards, face up though. Uses the upward to spike him down. Didn't get the follow-up before, but big sweep there from Artif.
That's the thing, man. Artif is not afraid. Even if you block it once, he'll go for it again. Big sweep from full crouch.
And again, these opportunities for Lohai's advantage are, far and few in between. But Artif just keeping it going, not letting Lohai. There we go. 1, 2, 4. Can he start bringing it back, but didn't get the Fisherman Slam he was looking for?
Again, that Fisherman Slam that has a lot of pushback. We saw Arslan and Artif now try to go for that 2 jab, and it whiffs. Here we go now. Lohai not biting, stay standing from that full crash mix-up. Oh boy! Oh my god! There's no way! Lohai with the perfect timing there. He knew exactly when Artif was going to go for that low.
They're in sync, man. They're in sync. All right, 1-4. Again, slowly chipping away. Oh, gets the trade.
Okay, here we go. That's going to be guaranteed there on counter hit. Goes straight for the mid. Heat engager into crouch. And that was going to be a long combo here. Not going to do a ton of damage. Lohai does have heat available as well, but he's got to get up first.
Oki's going to be crazy. Runs up. Nice walk. Read him like a book. Big sidestep and sends him up. Should be able to close out this round and end his first game.
That is it. Yes, Artif going to take it. Lohai just throwing out that 1+2 string. We saw that versus Arslan as well. Made the first one with the sidestep the second hit. Get that big punish and kill. Artif looking very comfortable. Here we go. Let's see if Lohai can bring it back. He's on to the character select stream. Maybe just take a bit of time.
It was the spacing that really did it for him as well. Because people use that. He was like, all right, he's going to run in, he's going to step. He used the move. Artif spaced it out, walked, and then just crazy stuff.
Artif taking the chance to change his default costume as well. Gone to the blue Anna now.
Hey, sometimes it's about that costume change. You got to change the vibe. Cool blue, keeping it chill,
He's looking chill right now, though. 1 game up here. 2nd game incoming. I wonder what we're going to see from Lohai, man. Are we going to see more forward threes? We didn't get to see him use that at all. The pressure was too much.
I think, again, but it's really interesting because I think, again, he's looking at them like, okay, same character, here's what I do. It's like, no, this player. Different tool set, different approach.
For sure. He's going to slow it down, though, for sure, man. Artif, he plays so quickly. And there we go. That's going to help, man. Lohai getting those counter hits. Brian is a counter hit machine. Good stuff. There we go. Spikes it. Big damage. He tech rolls again, trying to go for the Taunja upper.
He's trying to get on Twitter out here. Oh, okay. Gets the 1-4 and then. Not too much.
Oh my god. 2 jab counter hit. Guaranteed stop. That's going to be a wall splat. Not looking good for Lohai at the moment. He's back into the wall. Got to get out of there. Down back 4. Here we go. More loads into the mid. He had heat available to make a save as well. Good stuff from Artif.
He is snowballing this. It's getting crazy for Lohai. Again, okay, there we go. Gets the homing in. All right. Goes for the 4-2-1-4 string. Okay, goes for it against the incinerator, gets caught in between. This could be Lohai's round, but Atif definitely no stranger to sweeping these rounds back, and we see it right there.
Yeah, man, Lohai just respecting it as well, just holding back. He didn't press a button there at all for the full back mix-up. And Atif just fixing up as well. Duck into down forward one. Look at this, man. The mix-ups are another mind games from Atif. Lohai hasn't been able to pop heat right now as well.
Dash blocking. Oh, very nice commitment to the duck. He was sitting there.
Yeah. We saw Lohai actually utilize that very well, that QC dash one at the end of the round. Look at the counter here from Atif, man. He's reading Lohai so well.
Maybe he's trying to do a little bit of extra wall carry. Oh, doesn't get the swipe.
Okay.
Still in pole position.
Lohai is getting good at the moment. It's not
Look
looking
at
good,
this
man.
chip. Look at this chip.
It's not looking good, man. He's all purple as well, bruv. We've got Ribena all over him.
He's flipping him back.
Oh
He's
my
had enough
God,
sugar
dude.
today. One more hit, not the sugar-free version.
Oh,
That's 7
man.
golden letters there.
And Go saying, you know, you asked a really important question. It's like, okay, you've prepared for the Ana, but have you prepared for Atif specifically? He said, yeah, look, you know, we've been talking about it, how he plays. But Atif is that kind of guy, man. He knows he can download you. And Ulsan actually said this to me when I was at EVA Japan. He said, when Atif gets downloaded you, it's really hard to change it up. But Lohai is one person that can definitely change it up himself, man. He plays, he grinds the game constantly, you know, hours and hours per day. And he's one of the best on the planet. He can definitely do this.
Now they're both, this is both their living their career. You know, they've probably got more hours than half the planet combined. And we're seeing that on display here, but Atif just able to bring it forward a little bit more. Oh, nice Power Crush. First one so far in the set. Now activate that elbow.
Instantly goes for it. Nice, good stuff there. He knew that Atif was going to disrespect after the heat dash, and that's going to probably be the round. Yes, it is, man. Brian's wall combo damage is insane. First round to Lohai.
He's looking good. This is a big lead that Atif has. Lohai's going to need to work really hard to bring this one back, and it's going to be a tall order. Okay, goes to the down forward.
Yeah, not a massive punish. Maybe could have got the booty there as a punish for the heat engager. Either way, this stuff
Just trying to keep him locked down instead.
Okay, activates heat here. Lohai.
Oh, tried to intercept with that launcher for the counter, but no dice.
Yeah, yeah.
Right,
On the back foot again, Atif moving forward. Gets with a 2 jab. Wasn't a counter hit. He stops now from stance.
Yep. Ready, he's trying to keep him locked up. Can he do it? Oh, that is going to hurt.
Yeah, that's chunky, man. That is pineapple chunks right there. One more hit's going to do it. Oh my
about
God.
that one though, and the board just close it out. Atif on a tear.
Yeah, definitely, man. When he gets comfortable, when he gets in that close range, Lohai, just chilling, and he actually messes up his talk. We hardly see that from Lohai.
Very rare. It's getting to him. You know, this situation can be tough. Can't get it every time.
Yeah, trying to go for the Wasp in 3 as well to try and get that counter here versus Atif with the sidestep now. And that's what we said. Atif isn't all buttons. You know, sometimes he does actually go for that sidewalk and play defensive.
He knows when to turn it on and off, and right now is doing wonders. Oh, gets him on a side axis. Atif trying to take this one to the final round. Wants to get into that set point position.
Big chip damage as well. Here we go. Does he tech roll? He doesn't. But he messed up the Wasp in 3. Here we go. He smash.
We'll try to spin. Oh, okay, he might be able to finish this one off axis. Let's see what Atif has for him.
Oh, what a combo. Oh, that's so good.
Oh, my days.
And Atif now moves on to set point to make it into the grand finals. 3-0 over Lohai. Can Lohai bring it back? Here we go. QCF 2-1 though.
Big start, big statement. Atif feeling himself, wasting no time.
Yeah.
Lohai in a lot of trouble.
Okay, he's put him exactly where he wants him again. Lohai's going to have to try and get out there. He's in a sidewalk to put him away from the wall. Down back 4, goes to the full catch, picks up mid. Oh, man.
Pressuring so much. Nice power.
Nice.
One of the first times we saw him do that throughout the set. Nice whip punish, just looking rough. Goes for the pip bump. Could this be the end for Lohai? Will he be in losers final? One more hit's all he needs, but stays alive. Can he bring it back?
He smashed back 1 plus frame. Good sidestep. Here we go. Atif only needs 1 more to make it into the grand finals. Down forward, 1 down. 4's going to do it. Atif, but 3-0 over Lohai. A clean sweep. Makes it into the grand finals here on the winner's side for Emirates Showdown 2025.
Very, very dominant. Like the way he was playing, you couldn't tell Lohai is, you know, the one of the goats as he is, and how far he's up on the TWT ladder. Yeah. He just made it seem like any other match he would have played.
I'll tell you what, man. Atif has this power where he gets even some of the best players in the world to just like post up and get stuck in the mud. You know, against Arslan and against Atif, it was 2 completely different games, man. You know, he was prepared for that, and we saw that. You know, utilizing certain options to be able to counter hit versus Arslan, the forward 3s, but he wasn't able to use that move at all, right? It's just the pressure and the pace at which Atif was able to play at. And you said it yourself, he knows when to turn it on and when to turn it off as well. You know, it's not all aggression, even though that's what it looks like on the face of it. Sometimes he turns it off, and then he's able to block key moves, take his turn back, and then, you know, able to get those rounds.
And it's really worked out for him. And it's one of those things where, you know, Laha's now going to go back, and he's going to have to think about it. All right, well, I'm still in. I got to worry about some other people first.
Yeah.
But I may have to verse Atif again later, perhaps.
Yes.
What am I going to do? And he's going to have to talk to Infested, might get Guru on the phone, whoever
Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
But will it be enough? Let's find out.
Oh, definitely, man. I mean, I think that's going to be a big mental battle for him to deal with as well. That was a 3-0. It was a quick 3-0 as well. Atif just looking super comfortable, man. And you know when Atif is... The one thing that you could say, if there is a negative about him, is that he does let the pressure get to him.
Yes.
And that's been the thing about him for a while, man. When the pressure is on, and we've seen it on the big stages, right? You know, it can get to him. You know, and that's why he's got so many, like, second places. It's like, no, it shows how strong he is, that he can even be the guy who's constantly getting into the grand finals at these big majors, but maybe falling short when, you know, his foot is... When he's on the back foot, when he's back into the wall, right? But, you know, there he was just super comfortable. And when he's comfortable, we see what he's able to do.
It's crazy. It's like a kettle, right? You know, it's boiling, it's heating up, things are going well. As soon as it hits that 100 degrees, you know, the spout starts steaming and, you know, you might lose that control. So I think if he's able to, you know, over time, everybody said this, you know, it's a cliche at this point, but it still remains true. If he can start to control that temperature and, you know, maintain himself, as hard as it may be, you know, again, we've mentioned skill-wise, I think undeniably, in my opinion, and maybe yours as well, the best player on the planet at the moment. But if he can just, that's another skill set that he's not finished refining yet, where Arslan, you know, is ahead in that aspect. We've seen it, he's proven it, he's time tested. But if Atif can lock that in, he will just start winning everything, in my opinion.
Yeah, well,
Regardless of
let's see what happens,
Yeah.
man. Right now, we're going to be moving into our losers semi-finals. We have Arslan Ash back onto the stage. One of the GOATs, if not the GOAT of Tekken right now, going up against Tekken, master of Bahrain of the Middle East here, man. He's been putting on such an amazing performance to get here to this position. He had to beat so many amazing players to get here, as well as some of the best players in Pakistan. Are we going to see the Clive? Probably here versus Arslan, who, and I think these two probably have played each other quite a bit recently, just because Arslan has been spending a lot of time in the Middle East over the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, and it's, as you mentioned before, you know, Arslan might be the Tekken GOAT, but Tekken Master is like, yo, I'm the Tekken Master, right? I don't care if you're the GOAT. We're going to play this through, and I'm interested to see, you know, what kind of, if they did play much in the last few weeks, what kind of mind games have they developed internally, and what are we going to see come out?
Yeah.
Because I'm sure they were both, you know, keeping a few things in the pocket to surprise if they ever burst each other in a situation like this. I want to see what they're going to bust out, break in case of emergency.
All right, here we go. Can Middle East stay alive here in Emirates Showdown? A nice sidestep head to start it off. Tekken Master straight away with the counter hits. There we go.
All right, the claw is out, ends it early. Knew he wasn't going to get all the hits, but big block on the stance low. Arslan, very good defense there, but Tekken Master, very nice evasion.
Yeah. Oh, the punish on the down back 4 as well. Obviously, that's minus 13. But the 1+2 there from Clive, super strong punish.
Right, Arslan trying to do his thing, build up that momentum. Tekken Master swinging for the fences.
Oh.
Nice, gets the bounce.
Yeah, if you're a little bit late in reacting to that charge, right, you're going to get hit. And talking about reactions, look at that from Arslan there. Utilizing the rage art to beat that stance mix-up. It's not going to be too bad for Tekken Master. Honestly, he's not going to have a big life lead, and both guys still have heat available as well. So let's see what's going to happen here when Tekken Master gets up.
The to and fro decision making for both of the players is absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Okay, now back to the wall. This is the first round, man. Nearly 40 seconds through.
Wow.
And Tekken Master clutching it out there.
Okay, here we go. First round, Tekken Master.
He is persistently being the aggressor these first 2 rounds. Let's see if he can keep that going. Maybe he's going to put the pedal to the metal early and then just start making Arslan hesitating a little more.
Yeah.
Arslan looking good. Oh, caught him moving.
Oh my god, the damage. And none of that is recoverable either. Dashes up into a low parry and he is dead. Quick round there for Arslan.
Yeah, it's absolutely insane for Anna. She's got that non-recoverable offensive tools, and it's just that'll just destroy you. And you can see how fast that happens for Tekken Master.
Yeah, I don't think we talk enough about like recoverable health, right? You see even there, you know, all the pressure that Arslan put on, none of that is recoverable health there for Tekken Master. So even through this combo, he's not getting any of that back. Arslan, on the other hand, has some great health here to recover.
They got a small punish there. Let's see. Oh, big
Nice,
ball
counter.
splat. Not recoverable health, but he does want to close it out here. He has that heat. Maybe for that heat dash forward, 1+2.
Can he kill?
It out. There we go.
Nice.
Look at that anime pose.
Okay, 2 rounds to 1 now. Tekken Master. Can he start off with a win? Can he strike first blood here versus the GOAT of the game?
Ooh, okay, low jab. Arslan not there.
Punish
That's
it.
a rip.
Oh, that should have been launched there from Tekken Master. He wasn't ready.
Still got a bit of something though. Good positioning for Tekken Master. Uses that power crush.
Yeah, you've got to show the power crush, man. You've got to let him know that you're not going to be bullied.
God,
Sidestep! Nice.
Oh, he
Oh!
got the, oh my. This is going to be a crazy combo. Let's see what he's got on the wake up as well.
Yeah, that was a sick punish there. That down forward one string, all in the back. Has heat available here. What's he going to go for?
Strings. Oh, that's going to hurt. He's got that heat. He could make this, just spam it through and bring it home. And there it goes. Big hologram fist to close out the first game. Tekken Master looking good.
Looking very good, man. You know, the lateral movement has been on point. The power crushes to kind of shut down that offense there from Arslan as well. What's he going to do? He's got the character select screen now. Are we going to see the Nina here early on? I think we are, yeah.
Okay,
I like that, man, because, you know, Tekken Master was dealing with the mix-ups really well there from Anna. We saw less of a poke game there from Arslan and more of a kind of high risk, high reward type of playstyle. They're trying to go for those big mix-ups from Brook Couch, and Tekken Master dealt with it. Now, Arslan has more of a poke game they can employ here versus 5.
Yeah, I'm interested to see, like, you know, with the poke game, can he, you know, he just likes pressuring the opponent, not letting him breathe. But, you know, he does have to also worry about the parry. You know, we mentioned before when he was lifting Riot, so he was able to really mess around with the parry time and this and that, depending on the move he used. But with Tekken Master, he is very good at that parry. And I feel like he can time it a little bit better with Clive than maybe with Drew.
Okay, let's see, man. Instantly blocking that low there, down one, but running two right at ya. Tekken Master.
Oh, nice punish. Making his turn back. Close plus frame.
4 gunshots.
Block. Trying to track him. Big scoop up.
All right, yeah, he's not going to go to the wall. You're going to break the wall as well? You're going to go downstairs? Want to keep the wall pressure? I like it. I think more people should do that, to be honest.
Yeah.
People like to break that boundary so quickly, man. It's like, just keep the wall pressure, man.
A lot of the time, I think they'll rather take it for themselves than let their opponent have it, right?
It's all right, man.
Self.
Just take the, yeah, just take the wall pressure, man. It's all good. Oh, counter hit there from Arslan. This is a completely different dynamic, man. I like that from Arslan. You're used to like utilizing it, you know, it's a different game now.
Very nice, gets that X-ray as well.
Oh, man.
Flips him over. Tekken Master looking a little bit helpless. There we go, try to go for that 1+2. But Arslan just so high tempo, high evasive. He's not going to be able to, gets blocked, punish, simple punish, closes out the round. That was a very quick 2 rounds.
Yeah, we see, man, that's not multiple rounds that Arslan's won where he hasn't let Tekken Master even utilize his heat at all. And now you got to deal with that side step to their big launcher. Arslan, nice combo, gonna go to the wall.
Nice flat, gets a high one. All right, near that corner, he's using that high cheese step to slowly recalibrate where Tekken Master's standing. So he's fighting back, using that heat, big block, scoops him off that down forward.
Yeah. Super good block there from Arslan, man. And you know, it's one of those situations where he probably come with multiple options there. Just going for a quick duck, and then even probably would have got up to block that slow mid as well. But right now, Tekken Master on the back foot. What can he do? It's not looking good for him right now. Sidestep, full string in the back. 3 rounds straight for Arslan. Ash, no round brown. That is super, super strong.
A huge turnaround, and I'm sure, you know, Tekken Master, after that first game, he was really feeling it's like, I can do this. You know, you're the guy, I'm the guy. You know, whatever, I don't care. 3 rounds, I got him, that's all I needed. But after that, that must be depending on who you are and your confidence and your mentality, that could be a confidence-shattering game.
That's what I'm saying. That's why Yored is up there right now. You know, you actually walked up to the stage and you kind of apologized to Arslan. I'm sorry, man, but I've got to support my boy. But, you know, just like you said, that could definitely shatter your confidence. So maybe Yored's just going up to give some words of encouragement. Like, look, you got this, man. You won the first game. You got this. It goes to the Eddie now, I think. He's hovering it at the moment. Wait, whoa! Hang on a second.
All right, what's going on here? What's
Drama
going on?
here in Emirates Showdown. Big drama. We've got Anna versus Nina. Tekken Master going for the Williams mirror.
Now you can see Arslan, he's not really shook. He's just like, all right, how do I versus? Oh yeah, okay, I got it. Let's see. That would be insane if Tekken Master is able to take it with one of Arslan's own patents.
Look, man, sometimes you got to bring something to the table that surprises your opponent. I don't think he was expecting, nobody was expecting him to go to the Anna, but it's the Williams versus Williams. Here we go now. Tekken Master, can you bring it back?
Let's see what he's got. He might play a different Anna style because, you know, Arslan has, you know, some of the best Anna practice skill, I'm sure, from Pakistan, from Atif and many other players.
Yeah.
There's so many of them there. So let's see what Tekken Master can do a bit different, keeping it fresh, but gets launched from the back. This is going to hurt.
At the end of the day, man, it doesn't matter how good you are, it doesn't matter how good your reactions are. 50-50s are 50-50, man.
50-50.
Yeah.
The house always wins, man.
All right, but big counter hit there from Arslan, though. Should be able to get the wall. Yes, he does. goes for the stomp. What's the OK like? He's got heat available as well. Down forward 1 into the side step 1, and that's going to be the first shot for Arslan. 4 rounds in a row now.
He is not giving him any room to breathe. Nice, just scoops him up again. Just like a surgeon, man. He's just one small whip, couple frames, boom, down forward.
Yeah, expecting Tekken Master to smash it. And that's something that all you guys at home as well can definitely do. Like, you know, watch what your opponent does at the start of the round, you know, and if you're ready for them to press the button, you'll be ready for that whip punch.
You know, the start of the round, you know, these small interactions, people don't look at it now. That could be 50% of the health bar and OT. You know, that's a big reward.
Talk about big reward, man. Look at that. 7 golden letters. Arslan Ash is running away with it at the moment. This Anna pick not looking good for Tekken Master. 5 rounds straight now, but goes for the full gang mix up 1 and 2. Tekken Master. Here we go. What you got for us?
Showing a few signs of life here, but is it going to be enough? Goes for the hip bump, close out that combo. Arslan fighting back, using that heat. Maybe wants that pole position for that wall explosion.
Yes, sir. Okay, he activated now. Tekken Master. Oh, big shots.
Oh, and the slide, okay. Tekken Master getting on the board, but you know what they say, everybody gets one. Can he get the next, the other one?
Yeah, can he get another one, man? That's the question. Oh, good punish. Arslan Ash with a lot of momentum at the moment.
Oh, nice. Gets with the homing.
Yes. Oh, okay.
He's looking like a very, very proficient Anna player here. You can see he gets that big wall explosion. What's he got in store for the wake up?
Running 3. Oh, didn't go for the gun jump. Oh, nice. Goes for the low.
Hey, yo, Tekken Master. What kind of karak you be drinking, my man?
Beautiful stuff. Here we go. Now looking for the reverse sweep. 3 rounds in a row. Tekken Master. Can he take the lead in the set? Anna looking good. Here we go. Runs right into the low from full crouch. Tekken Master with all the momentum now.
All right. Oh, okay. Bit premature there, but it cancels the heat activation just to keep it safe. Nice walk. Arslan might be in a little bit of trouble. Not where you want to be against Anna, against that wall, against that explosion. Using that heat to fight his way out.
Yeah, he used that heat just to steal the momentum back and get his turn back. Good punish on the full crash mid.
Small punish for that block there, but that's all you. What else can you do?
Yeah,
Tekken Master a bit more patient here. Wasping 1-2. What's he got?
It's Anna Gaming right now. Anna Gaming, but hang on. Arslan fighting back. Down 4-2! Threads the needle. Beautiful whip punish. I don't know if that's going to be dead, but Arslan in a bad position. Ah!
Oh, the big sweep to close it.
Yes, Tekken Master. 3 rounds in a row. The Anna pick wasn't looking good. It was 2 quick rounds. There was even a 7 golden letters in there for Arslan, but 3 rounds straight for Tekken Master. This is the reason why we say, man, you know, he is a very proficient fighting game player. He's a champion in multiple titles.
That's crazy. No, that was crazy. The way it started looking, you know, as you mentioned, right, it was really looking bad for Tekken Master at the start of that. And he's just like, all right, download complete, got everything I need, bang. Now let's see if we can continue it here. A little bit of risk at that start of the round, but nice block on the low sweep. Arslan trying to bring this one back, does not want to go out like this. You know, if he loses this game, it is over for him.
That's it, man. I told you, at the end of the day, a 50-50 is a 50-50, man. And you're doing a really good job in mixing up the stances too here, Tekken Master.
All right, cancelled it there. Good block on the heat activation there. And trying to use his own, trying to go this plus frames, but again, Arslan seems to have caught Tekken Master's timing on those big sweeps, making him pay for it. And we're seeing Arslan change his timing up a little bit. Let's see what he's got in store. Going for the lows, uses up that heat for those plus frames.
Yeah, just definitely need to slow it down here a little bit, man. You see Arslan just staying in that close range and playing that poke game. He needed to do something to kind of stop that. You know, if you're in Anna's face, poking away, doing your thing, it's preventing her from ducking in your face and going for a full catch mix-up, you know. Stuff like down forward 1 jabs, these things are really, really important here for Arslan to utilize.
A nice reversal there. He's just finding new ways to try and stop Tekken Master momentum, because I think what's happening here is maybe Tekken Master's not a traditional Anna player. The timing's a bit different, and he's getting caught off guard on a lot of these, and that could be one of the main reasons Tekken Master decided to go with the option. It's a familiar unfamiliarity.
For sure, man. But look at this at Arslan, though, locking in. And this is what we said about him multiple times, man. Down forward 4 to catch the sidestep. One more hit's going to do it. Good duck there. Very aware of the threat of that final hit on that string. 2 rounds up once again. But we know what happened last game. It was a clean sweep, 3 rounds straight. Tekken Master got to close it out, Arslan.
Oh, there we go. Yo, it's like right on cue. He activates Ultra Instinct when he's 2 rounds down. Let's see if he can keep this one up. Goes for the high, goes to the mid this time and sends him up.
I told you, man, 50-50 stuff. It doesn't matter who you are. You could win Evo 10 times. You're taking that 50-50, bro.
Ooh, gets out of the way of that one. Rockets are out. No more heat available. Oh, catches him out of the air. Again, doesn't get too much damage for it, but still gets a good amount and gets the purple.
Is this going to be a repeat of the last game?
Way.
Okay, hang on. This is scary now. Arslan, you got to get around on the board here and take us to a final game. Tekken Master leveling up again.
Oh, he's ascending, man. He's learning. Nice low parry. Caught him off axis.
The pressure's building, but a big drop of the combo there for Tekken
Oh,
Master.
the counter
hit!
on the low! Rockets are out. Again, trying to push him at the wall. Arslan needing to use that heat to escape from the wall. Tries to sidestep away. Nice movement. Switches the situation.
Yeah, it's so important, man. That small interaction with the jabs and sidestep, just putting Tekken Master back to the wall. Good side roll to get out of there, though. Rage available, heat available here for Tekken Master. What can he do? Down jab. Oh!
Oh! Back turn. I think Tekken Master about to do something crazy. All right, goes for the mid-rocket launcher option.
Yeah. Oh, heat smash spent.
Oh, there we go. Arslan Ash should be able to close out the 4th game here, evening up the score. 2 apiece. And now, Tekken Master has already used his coaching token, so he is on his own for now.
All right, man. We've got Yorid and Rive front row right now. Tekken Master looking at him. And we've gone to the character select screen again. Big stress on Tekken Master's face because it's a big decision to make. What does he go to? He got a game on the board with Anna. Is the job done? Does he stick with the Anna now? Or does he go to the Eddie Gordo? Does he go to the Clive? Does he go back to the Clive? Nina has to be picked for Arslan as he won that last game. But Tekken Master, massive decision to make.
I wouldn't mind seeing the Eddie. You know, that's a fan favorite
first
for
to
a
one
lot.
Eddie?
I mean, it's good. He can do it. Eddie's pretty cracked in this
First
game.
to one Eddie.
Oh, what do the fans want? Let's see.
What are the fans saying? Oh, do they want the Anna? I think he's going back to the Anna. Yeah.
Oh, he's going back to the Anna.
He's locked in. He didn't believe in the Eddie. He did not believe in the Eddie. The Anna was looking good though, to be honest, man. You know, he's been able to get a lot of rounds on the board, but can he get those 50-50s the same way he did when he got that win?
And I think, again, it was in those moments where he was able to evade, start the pressure, and do the Anna classic gameplay.
Yeah.
Was able to succeed. But Arslan was doing a good job at least for the first few rounds, stopping him from doing that. And again, in the second game, it looked like it was going to go the same way as the one before. He was able to snuff it out. If he can keep that going, Tekken Master's going to be in a lot of trouble.
Definitely, man. But Middle East's chances to stay alive here rest on this 1-1 now. Tekken Master from Bahrain. Can he get the job done and beat the goal of the game? Down 4-2, he runs right into it, overextending.
All right, nice combo here from Arslan Ash. Definitely wants to close this one out ASAP. 3 rounds straight. Let's see if he can do it. Tekken Master fighting for his life for the pride of the region.
Oh my god, the trade. Can he get something here? He burst. Oh, that was clever, but he didn't let it rip.
Oh, caught it. Where you going, buddy?
Yeah, that was a float though, so not going to be a big damage, but he's got good positioning. I like that Arslan stayed on the ground there. Hang on. Nice!
Oh, interrupt.
Oh!
With the counter. Oh,
Plus
okay.
frames.
Didn't get that in full. Oh, nice block out, Eddie. No!
Oh, the reactions there from Tekken Master. First round on the board. Arslan, what can he do to bring it back?
That low. He currently has a lead in the set once again.
Yeah, that down 4-2, man. He's finding it now. He knows when Tekken Master wants to run in and start his offense.
Waiting for him to wake up. Oh, trying to go for the mid option. Arslan interrupted, not letting him do it.
Sidewalk.
Oh, the walk sends him up. It's going to be maybe a weird off-axis combo. Let's see what he's got here.
Yeah, just needs to get that wall if he can. What's the walls carry like? Just
Oh,
keeps
nice.
it simple,
That's
keeps it
not
simple.
bad. Low.
Oh boy.
Rockets are out.
He still has heat. Nice.
That heat dash. Close plus frames. Ooh, okay, just out of range.
Yeah, a big win there for Tekken Master. Didn't really let Arslan use heat there in that
Oh!
situation. But hang on, Sidewall must save him here. What has Arslan got for the combo?
I think it's going to be clean wall splat. There it is.
Nice. Okay, here we go. 1 round apiece in our final game.
This is getting so close. I don't think most people around the world expected to see this, but it's a treat nonetheless. No, now you can see. Arslan loves using that 2-hit uppercut to then use go for a launch from dart or a parry, but it didn't work there. Tekken Master was ready and waiting, but right now Arslan has a big lead in this round.
Yeah, good sidestep into down 4-2. Launched right to the wall, 50% gone now. Sidestep 1 pressure. You've got to do something to get out of there. You have heat available. Goes for the down jab.
Oh,
Sidestep there. Oh, punish. Huge punish. Arslan Ash now on set point.
This is getting very close. Tekken Master needs to make something happen, but Arslan, smelling blood in the water, he is not letting up. Look at him go. Goes for the guns again.
Yep.
Tekken Master in trouble. Nice step there from
Yep.
Arslan. Big launch.
Arslan is dealing with these stance mix up so well. Tekken Master's trying to start something, but Arslan's so ready with the lateral movement. Not looking good for our hero right now. What can he do? Start Arslan into 2 again. Good sidestep. Arslan Ash, one more hit might do it here. Tekken Master is gonna fall. Arslan Ash will move into top 3. Stays alive. Tekken Master finishes with 4th position. Really amazing performance by him. Put everybody on notice, but Arslan stays alive here at Emirates Showdown.
That was bonkers. Any other player on the planet, he might have just taken that, right? But again, this is Arslan Ash.
Yeah.
And he was able to clutch it out. There was moments where it looked like he was in trouble, but again, one of those players just believes in himself, brought it back, but here we go.
Oh.
The losers finals. Again, we've said it so many times today. Pakistan versus Korea.
That's it, man. Pakistan creators Atif and Arslan versus Lohai. But yeah, big shout outs to Tekken Master, ladies and lads. You know, he performed and he played so well, representing the Middle East. So many tournaments, and of course here now again at Emirates Showdown, a super stellar performance by him. As we see the replay, you know, he started off with the Clive, a very surprise pick there with the Anna, which, you know, again, it's cool to see that because I feel like, you know, when you're a competitor at the top, you know, you got to have a surprise sometimes for your opponent. I think that Anna, he was not expecting it. As the games went on, we started to see, you know, Arslan remember more how to deal with the Anna, right? And he maybe got a bit of an idea of what Tekken Master was trying to do with the character. You know, certain things like down 4 cancel into stance mix-ups, and he was starting to sidestep and punish. But in the beginning, man, that Anna was looking good.
Yeah, really good. And again, as you mentioned, right, it's like he's figuring out, okay, this is how I defend against Anna. This is what I need to do. And it was also a taste of, as I mentioned before, I think Tekken Master maybe plays a relatively unorthodox Anna that he had to adapt to.
Yeah.
And it took a little time, but he definitely got there. But that Anna looks dangerous. You know, I think it's unsurprising that he has a strong Anna. I think it was just surprising for people to see it here in this part of the tournament.
Yeah, yeah. And, you know, you've got to consider the fact as well that these guys probably played each other a lot online and, you know, in sets previously, because if he's been in the Middle East for a while now, Arslan, over the past few weeks. But, yeah, just overall super, super close, taking him to the final game. But Arslan just too strong. The side steps were everything in that final game. You know, sidestepping in the stance mix-ups, get the launch, take it to the wall, big combo damage, good Oki, and got the job done. But right now, ladies and lads, we are in our top 3. And let's talk about this. Arslan Ash is playing for #1 on the leaderboard. He wants to surpass Molgold. If he wins here today, he will regain his #1 position, because right now, Molgold is #1 on the points leaderboard.
He had a very, very strong showing there at B-Pro Cup, you know, won against Ulsan in the finals. You know, we were watching it in the mall earlier. We was like, yo, this is crazy work. But he did take it out, very strong performance. So now, again, top spot, Arslan wants that. He wants Pakistan #1, Arslan #1. He wants to see it.
But he's going to have to get his run back versus Lohai. As you see, ladies and gentlemen, in that winner semi-finals, Lohai, it was a clean sweep, and it was very, very one-sided for Lohai there versus Arslan Ash's Anna. But are we going to see the mean in that? That's the question.
Well, let's see. Let's see what he's got in store. And
maybe Lydia.
It might be an interesting time too throughout the Lydia, you know, where defensively, you know, sometimes, you know, against Jin or parry characters or characters with super good lateral movement, you know, Lydia players are a bit shy, you know what I mean? But against Brian, you know, he's got pretty decent movement. He doesn't have too much parry game, you know, he got some decent power crush. It might be an option, but I think we went for the blind pick, and we saw the Brian versus Lydia.
Very good. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Losers finals now. Who is going to meet Atif in that grand finals? Can Arslan get his run back? He's gone for the Lydia now, and we know ever since Farzeen, you know, has been playing and playing so well with Lydia, even beating Arslan in a reset grand finals with Lydia, inspired him to pick her up. Let's see if the fruits of his labor works out here.
Let's find out, and it's a first to 3 as well, so, you know, he does have the opportunity to switch back to something maybe more comfortable. Lohai has the same option as well, but, you know, most likely we're going to see that Brian through and through.
Tell us, Brahma, what are the things that Lydia excels in this game?
Pressure.
Right.
100% pressure. You know, as soon as she gets her stack and she gets heat, bro, her options go crazy. So much guaranteed damage, so much guaranteed hits on, you know, on homing attacks where, you know, your best option is to step her, but she's got so many moves to really scare you out of that. And if you don't know the matchup, but as I say, if you don't know the matchup, it's going to be rough. But Lohai, able to catch those counter hit timings and make Arslan drop that first round.
Yeah, definitely, man. You see that homing move there's a high. Once it hits, you know, guaranteed stuff. We've seen Farzeen utilize that really, really well in the tournaments that he's been performing at, you know, getting wins and second places here. Let's see if Arslan can do the same. But right now, Lohai, once again, Bramman, going for that forward 3, getting the counter hit versus Arslan.
And you can see here, Lohai is like, you know, a lot of people might want to step back a bit, but Lohai is trying to keep it close and personal, because he also knows Lydia's gap closing game is very good. She'll close the gap, go into stance, and mix you just on block. You know, so you got to be very careful. What do you think Brian would have as an advantage against him?
I mean, Brian, it has a really complete tool set here, man. Oh, hang on a second. Yeah, goes for the down back forward to kill. But yeah, again, like, I think more versus Arslan and the way that he plays, if you're trying to get in there and just go forward 2, back 1, you know, Brian has a lot of counter hit tools to be able to hit her out of that. So it's all going to come down to how Lohai can deal with the pressure of Lydia with the sidestep right and duck. You know, this is a very, very important thing. We see it there as well, but Arslan utilizing that parry.
Yeah, again, even when it's your turn, she's just snatching that back. So many parry options. You know, the style of, you know, martial arts that Lydia employs, you know, excels in all of these options. All Right, trying to close the gap once again, and doesn't even go for an option. Just wants to see what Lowhigh's doing. Arslan being very patient. Now it's down 4. We've seen a lot of mileage there for Lowhigh in his use of that down 4.
Yeah. Okay, jab pressure once again to shut it down from Lowhigh. Jab, jab, down back 2. Keeping it super, super simple. Look at this now. Staggering offense. Oh, the G-clef. Oh.
A good
Wow.
cancel there. Baited out a few buttons there. Lowhigh. Generic low to close it out.
Yeah, and this is the thing, right? Lowhigh is a Brian main. He's been utilizing this character for years now at this point. Arslan only just picking up Lydia, so in clutch situations, definitely, I respect it. In these clutch situations, so obviously, Arslan's going to be a little less proficient than Lowhigh. Look at this punish, though.
Fisherman slam, exactly what he wanted.
Yeah, here we go. Big combo now. Going to activate heat. What's going to be the Oki? Orbital into down 4 guaranteed. Not looking good for Arslan. Can he do something with his heat?
He knows what he has. He's got 1 stack and he's got a whole, most of his heat. This could be a big comeback, but Lowhigh trying to close this one out. Going for chopping elbow plus frames. And there we go.
Okay, now you can see Arslan was not happy with that one. The forward 4-2 went into stance and an immediate down jab from Lowhigh. He definitely knows his options and how to make it really uncomfortable. So he's gone straight to the character selection. I've got to say, I'm surprised he's go straight to Nina.
See, he wanted to give it a try. He does have a little bit of flexibility, but again, going back to the tried and true Nina. And we did mention in that set, one thing I did notice that Arslan wasn't maybe willing to do was really just let all the strings fly and really test Lowhigh in that way, because he's probably confident to say, all right, look, I can't really be taking these silly risks if he knows these options. It was more so waiting for him to come in and find those counters and then employ some pressure. But right now, Lydia, no longer Arslan's best friend.
Yeah.
Nina back in play.
And Nina's got Arslan out of a lot of sticky situations this tournament, man. He's lost pretty badly when he used Ana versus certain people, but that Nina was able to bring it back. I think the Saint matchup was the big one, right?
Yes.
He just lost so badly with Ana, but Nina was able to bring it back. And I think sometimes it's not even about a tier list thing. It's not even about like how good the character is on paper. It's more about how comfortable you are with that character and how it suits you as a person, right, and as a player. And I think Arslan with his poke kind of play style, his reactions, Nina's so good.
Yeah, that's, again, that whole tier list I don't think he pressed anything again. That whole tier list argument really is superseded by your skill in the character and how you can play against your opponent, not just the tools given.
Definitely. Oh, Lord. Oh, well, hang on a second. What was that?
We misremembered something perhaps.
Okay, goes to the wall. Here we go now. Big combo for Arslan. Gonna have to deal with some Oki now. Oh, Hayashida step throw.
Oh, okay, give him the string.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, why he maybe did the jet up, but perhaps he's like, okay, he's gonna for sure step this way. Maybe I'm gonna catch him with that jet up.
Trying to punish.
Yeah.
Ducked it launch. Down forward 1. Yeah, I think, and Lowhigh's done that multiple times. It's so after, but now Arslan kind of shut him down. After heat burst, Lowhigh does like to press buttons, and it's just down forward 1 to shut him down.
Oh. Nice, okay. I keep him close, shimmying a little bit, but a big scoop up there from Arslan.
Yeah. Okay. It's going to go to the wall as well, man. Nina has some crazy wall carry. Always has been that kind of character that had crazy wall carry. And that's going to be a nice combo. Oh, launch that. Beautiful, man. He's so ready.
Exactly what he was looking for. Gets the knee from tailspin. Sends him over. Activating that heat within range.
Damage.
Alright, throwing it all on the table. Wants to close it out. Taunt back 4. This is going to be a lot of damage. And he does have Snake Eyes. Should do a lot of damage.
Yeah, one way he's going to do it.
Keeps it.
Plus frames. Oh, hang on. Is he dead? I don't think so. Oh, yes. So hang on. With 1 pixel of health. Went for that wall standing 3. Rager going to hit through Arslan Ash. Going to get a lot of damage here.
Scaling was insane.
Yeah.
But again, still hefty life lead here for Lowhigh. Just needs to get 1 straight hit in.
Plus frames.
Maybe 2 at this point.
And again.
He's healing up. This is going to be a problem. The classic Arslan Ash unseeable, seeable sweep.
Yeah, and brave for him to go for that against Lowhigh, who's known to have some of the best reactions in the game as well. But, maybe expecting a bit of a quicker low and wasn't ready for that slow one. But good stuff, though. Arslan on the board now, finally, versus Lowhigh after 4 games with the Nina.
And that's a crazy thing to think about. It took him 4 games to get a game. Arslan Ash.
But it was when he went back to his main character, which is why I say it again, sometimes it's not about the tier list, guys. It's about what character are you most comfortable with.
His spirit animal. All right.
Actually, this is a character he used to main back in Tekken Tag 2.
Yeah. This is the old friend.
His email back in the day was Nina Jun something. Because that was his main team back in Tag 2, is Nina Jun.
Oh, nice. Down 4 once again.
Yeah.
So much white health for Arslan to recover, and there's a bunch of it back. Trying to spit at him.
Yeah.
Needs to get out of this situation. Bit of an awkward angle curvy wall.
Oh, back to 2. He wasn't counting him though. He could have got a wall splash. It was, but nice. He's got him at the wall. And this is what he can do with Nina that he can't do with any other character. It just lock you at the wall with all these plus frames and pokes. But one more hit's going to do it here. Side step 1. 1-2-1 though from Lowhigh, gets out of there.
One more hits all Arslan needs, and there sneaks in that low. And I saw very brave from Lowhigh. He was not trying to button out. There's one point where he was just trying to dash forward, dash block out. And he got a little bit far away. He got a little bit, but the Arslan ended up go back to detention. But
I do think that Nina is his best character, but maybe he just wants to be more lazy and just play the characters that are higher than Nina. I get it, you know, I understand, especially in tournament.
Yeah.
It's more effort for him to play Nina, but it's working out for him right now, man.
for sure, you want to give your best chance to succeed, and sometimes that is the harder way.
Yeah. All right, now Lowhigh has the wall positioning, but Arslan utilizing that heat burst back at you here from Lowhigh.
Oh, both in heat. Oh, 1-2.
Oh, wow.
Okay, sidestep, and then the heat smash. Looking really decent for Arslan, but Lowhigh still has Snake Eyes in play. Nice. Tried to go for that 4-3, gets scooped up by Arslan.
Yeah.
Not going to be able to kill here, perhaps.
Oh, he
my
does,
mistake. I thought that was going to be way off, actually.
Yeah, it looked like it was a sidewall situation, but sidestep, perfect optimization. And that's the other thing about playing your main character, right, is that you're going to be a lot more optimal. Lowhigh now starting off very, very aggressively.
We'll check it with that forward 4. Didn't let it rip, of course. He's trying to maybe counter hit confirm that one and try to get a nice combo. I think it does track reasonably, surprisingly well, actually. I think that's why we're seeing him use it. Ooh, gets the heat there.
Yeah, big wall out there from Lowhigh, man. Going for the 1-3. Knew that Arslan was going to sidestep there. And now one more hit will do it if he can get the taunt. Oh, disgusting.
Okay. Back on the board here. 2 rounds to 1. Arslan still in the lead.
He gets counter hit. Oh my god, look at this star hit for Arslan Ashton. Big pressure. Here we go now. Plus frames. Oh, the cheek left.
Oh, nice hatching attempt. Oh
Bro,
my god, look at the
bro,
wall
that is
splat.
crazy.
Long distance, bro. It doesn't even need a phone card.
Flex.
Nice hatch it. Those plus frames, down 3, checking him there. Bit risky still. Down forward 1, gets a Gatling.
Yeah. He knew that Arslan's going to sidestep there after the sidestep
Look
one.
at the tracking, bro.
Oh, nice. Massive punish there. Rage available as well. Sidewall situation. One more hit's going to do it. Hang on a second. Oh.
1-2-1. Got a... Oh, the
Nice!
orbital! Clutch orbital to close out that round.
That was crazy, man. So evasive, too. Final round now. Super cool. Who's going to take the lead in this set? First hit reaction.
All right.
Punish.
Oh, very nice punish. Activating. He's taking his turn. Lowhigh in a bit of trouble, but again, still has an opportunity to get a lead in the set. But Arslan looked like he wants it all for himself.
Yeah, both guys activate Eco. Now this is scary. Nice. Finishes the string finally. Catches Lowhigh as he tried to take his turn. But the sidewall kind of messes up the combo. Still a very nice situation. Ranger, is it going to connect it? Doesn't. And that is going to be dead if he finishes the combo. Arslan Ash going to take the lead in the set here. 2-1. 2 games in a row with the Nina.
Now Arslan doing his best to close this one out and go meet his old friend, rival, and training partner Atif in the grand finals. And that's only one more game standing in his way to achieve that goal. Can Lowhigh bring this one back? Sticking with the Brian as expected. We're going to the arena, the nice arena.
Yeah. The halal arena. Alrighty, here we go. Lowhigh has a lot of thinking to do, man. If he wants to get that run back versus Atif. But here we go, nice, 3+4. I think maybe just deciding that he wants to play a keep-out game for him versus Arslan, you know, normally Lowhigh's so good in that close range, but sometimes you just got to keep him away, you know, especially with Nina, how good she is in that close range.
And that's the thing, though. Even if you want to keep her out, it's so difficult. Like Michael Jackson, smooth criminal, she will break it into whenever she wants. There we go, finds the crack in the armor and sends him up.
Yeah, big sidestep in that heat burst. Got to deal with this massive damage now. Snake Eyes and heat available here for Lowhigh. What can you do with it? His back is to the wall.
Moving away. Oh, okay, interesting tracking on that one, but then secures Arslan that round, continuing his lead. First round in gameplay.
Is this going to be 3 games straight for the Nina from Arslan Ash? Forward 3, trying to find the counter, they can't get it. Hatchet kick, find this mark.
Oh,
there finally.
Gets that knee hit for so many times. Gonna carry this one to the wall. Let's see if Lowhigh can really start to peel away the timing of Arslan Ash, but that knee did not get the return on investment as before. Game said no, but still salvaged the round, did not give Arslan that chance.
Man, ended up back turn somehow. I don't know what happened there, but still managed to get the heat dash and got the round on the board as well. Lowhigh. Again, it's that in-close pressure from Arslan. He needs to be able to keep him away. Oh man, what can you do? Can you break it? Yes, he can.
Doesn't work. Now, Lowhigh trying to stay at range there and dig into the ribs of those down forward ones. But Arslan trying to space it out really well and keep it. There we go. Still gets clipped from the higher shooter.
Yep, high shooter. You can block lows, but you're not blocking that mid. Those mids. Lowhigh now. Use that heat smash.
Good spacing on that one there as well. I don't know if that was going to be punished.
Yes, he did! Nice! Here we go!
High splat.
Is that dead?
Not quite. One more hit's all he needs. Can he get it? And
Nice.
then down back 3, low to close it out. Low high on the verge of evening up the score 2 apiece. But Arslan, can he keep him from doing that and just take the next few rounds and go on his way?
Definitely. Arslan Ash, once again, he knows what his key to victory is. Just stay in there in that close range and poke away as you've been doing. Low high, can he find a counter hit here?
Now, for the first time in a little while, you can see Arslan Ash trying to space out a little bit, make Low High come to him, and he did a great job. Caught him with the scoop up on the approach.
So, big damage now. What's going to be the Oki? Oh, my goodness.
Okay. Oh, okay. Arslan Ash, 1 round away. Set point here in the losers final on the verge of knocking out Low High.
Low high, man. I mean, third place is good still for points, but I know he wants to get as many as he can here in Abu Dhabi. He's on the road right now to taking us to a final game. Big combo, took him to the wall. Nice side step from Arslan Ash. Got plus frames now, switching positions. He burst.
Oh, a few frames off there. Now Arslan gets, Low High gets a little bit of an advantage. Got his install. Oh, gets counter hit on the low. Arslan on a tear. Can he just keep chipping away?
Okay, 173 counter hit. He's going to be able to take this close to the wall. Never mind, he actually gets a clean wall splat. Low high now, 1 hit away. After this, what's it going to be? Heat smash. Oh, the legs. Down forward 1.
Oh, goes over the down back 3. He's used it too many times. Arslan's seen that episode. Runs it back. Here we go. About to take it near the wall. About to turn those situations around. Anybody's game.
The punish.
Get the punish.
Oh my god, the 171. Arslan Ash is going to take it over Low High. 3 games in a row with the Nina and makes it into the grand finals.
Amazing. That was so clutch. It looked like there was a ray of hope for Low High, but Arslan was quick to snuff it out and move on like nothing happened. Amazing set there. But again, 3rd place. Well done there for DRX. Low High coming all the way from Korea to show what he's made of. Amazing performance. But again, 3rd place, nothing to turn your nose up at. But again, not what he was aiming for. Will have to try and get a bit more at Tiger.
Yeah, that's 150 points for him, right? So again, I think he's put himself. I mean, look, when it comes to the mission, and I think the mission probably is getting to that top 4. 150 points is not bad.
No.
Like he's put himself in a position now where if he gets a solid performance at Tiger Uppercut, which he has had solid performances before, he will put himself in a position where he can potentially get into that top 4. But it's going to be, he had a whole challenger spot free. So that means he will get the full amount of points from that 3rd place, which I believe is 150 points.
Yes.
So yeah, that puts him on I think 1,840. That is just below Nee, who's on 1880. So ladies and lads, going into Tiger Uppercut next week, Bangkok, Thailand, it's going to be super interesting now because we're going to have situations. We're going to have the people, doing all the maths right now, trying to figure out what the situation is because I think there's going to be a bit of a shift in that top 4 after next week.
It's going to be really interesting to see, and it all goes down there, right? So you don't want to miss it. We do have multiple streams happening there as well. You got a lot of commentators there, bringing you the action, so you don't want to miss it.
For sure, man. But as we see the replay, it was super back and forth. But just like I said again, I was surprised that he didn't go to the Nina to start it off. He wanted to try the Lydia, I guess. Just like you said, you have that first of 3, you have a bit of a cushion to try something new. It didn't work out for him. But the Nina has got him out of so many sticky situations. And we've seen it with Atif as well, man. When his back has been to the wall, when the Ana wasn't working out for him, the Dragunov got the job done. These are the characters that these players are more comfortable with. And Arslan was able to employ a strategy with Nina that he's not able to do with Ana. He's not able to do with Lydia, right? Lydia's more of a high kind of interaction type of character, right? Big interaction. When it comes to Ana, she's very similar in that regard. She does have good pokes, but she's all about stance mix-ups, right? And full clutch mix-ups. But when it comes to Nina, we see a completely different playstyle from Arslan, where he's able to just employ pure poke and pressure, as well as the perfect whiff punishment, the way he uses down 4-2, the keep out down 4-2, safe down 4-2, which Ana doesn't have. So again, 3 games straight versus Low High after losing in winter semis and losing the first game with Lydia. And Nina is the character for Arslan.
He hit him with that Uno reverse so convincingly. There were a few moments, a few rays of light that we saw, but again, as you can see on the scoreboard, Low High 1, Arslan 3, securing his spot in the grand finals here with Atif.
Absolutely, man. But this is an interesting one as well because you see it, right? With Atif and Arslan, they've said time and time again, when you play against your main training partner, it's always 50-50. This is what he said. Arslan says it's a 50-50. You never know who's going to win because, you guys know absolutely everything about each other. So the question is, do they have something for the other player, which can be, you know, a surprise. Probably not, man, at this point, because Arslan, we know Atif plays every character. And I'm sure that Arslan's played every character in the game only that Atif can potentially play. But, I mean, this is what it is, man. When you play against your training partner, it's a very different dynamic.
Very different. There's so much information and so much to bring out and remember. But once again, we want to give you guys a moment to take a breather, take a break, to get a drink. We will see you guys back very soon for the culmination of Emirates Showdown 2025 Tekken 8.
Emirates Showdown, how are we feeling? After what we just saw, it's going crazy. But we still have some more action. Right now it's time for a giveaway. As you guys know, sponsors of this event, XFX and LG, decided to be more generous and give you guys some gifts. And we have a lot of registrations, but now we're only gonna pick 3 winners. Are you ready for it? Man, what's this, man? What's going on? Are you ready for it? Come on, man. Let's go. First winner will be
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the culmination of everyone's efforts here at Emirates Showdown 2025 in Abu Dhabi, the beautiful sunny place. So we have the grand finals ready for you guys. We have the classic age-old matchup of Atif versus Arslan Ash. It's all come down to this. They have played match after match, a sea of bodies in their wake. But here it is, the finale.
Absolutely, man. Training partner versus training partner. Pakistan versus Pakistan. You know, it's incredible to me to see the consistency from these guys, but it's all about their work ethic, man. These guys play day and night. You know, they were in the grand finals of the last 2 Evos now as well, which is incredible. And now they're here in the grand finals of Emirates Showdown 2025. And, you know, there is a little bit of a storyline here. Of course, we spoke about it. We've got to speak about it again because we are at the final challenger event of the Tekken World Tour 2025. We can say that now because Taiwan's over now. But Atif and Arslan, you know, Atif's trying to keep his position in top 4. The more points, the better, because, you know, it is still scary. I think he's probably going to be okay because he's now surpassed Frazine when it comes to points, which is crazy to me because he hasn't traveled like a ton, right? But, you know, everywhere he went, he made it count. And when it comes to Arslan, if he doesn't win here in this grand finals, Mulgold will currently be #1 on the leaderboard. If he does win, he will be a few points ahead of Mulgold. And then it will come down to TGU with who takes that #1 spot. And I think it doesn't really matter. Like, it's not that important, but to these guys, they want to be #1 on the leaderboard. Yeah,
again, as mentioned before, putting yourself out of danger, you know, that top 4 position, you know, depending on which timeline you're looking at, could be the difference of you maybe winning the whole thing or not. You know, maybe you fall too early, maybe you don't. But again, they want to give themselves the best chance. That mechanic is there and they want to utilize it. But here we go, the grand finals. Most of these guys are getting ready. You know, got to have that audio locked in. We've got a blind pick in play as well.
Yeah,
I feel
of course.
Like this is definitely one of those ones where it's going to be a blind pick, but there's like an 89% chance it's going to be the exact same characters that you would expect them to do.
Bro, if you're going to do a blind pick, please don't be... But I think that blind pick, if it was ever going to happen, it would happen here.
Yeah.
You know, because you just never know what character is going to be picked.
Yeah!
Whoa! The Brian! Lydia! Okay, yo, we're seeing the Brian from Atif versus the Lydia of Arslan here. Blind pick. And here we go. Grand final starting here. Emirates Showdown 2025. It's Atif versus Arslan Ash.
If you guys know me, you know, and if you've been listening to me on commentary for a while, you know I've made it no secret. I've been waiting for Atif to bust out the Brian at a pivotal moment in the tournament, and I cannot ask for a better one than this here at Emirates Showdown 2025.
It's crazy, man, because we've seen his Brian at, you know, some exhibitions. We saw it in the Saudi versus Pakistan exhibition, right? But I don't think he's ever brought it out, especially this late in tournament, right? It's crazy.
I've been waiting for this moment. Let's get it going. Nice break. Now he has a dominant lead at the start of this, but Arslan slowly chipping his way back. Atif using that heat.
Oh!
He's trying to put on a show.
Yeah, definitely trying to show people that he's got those, by the way.
Oh, he got those.
Yep. Alrighty.
All right. Backing up a little bit. Political Storm.
Yes.
Gets on the whip punish. Trying to go for the plus range. Working out really well. Atif in a bit of trouble. Nice duck into the immediate while standing 1 launch. Should be able to clean out this round if he can finish this combo.
All right. That should be the round. Nice. Atif strikes. First blood here with the Brian.
Looking really good. Let's see. And I wonder if Arslan was expecting this anyway. Oh!
But he wants
Oh,
it.
he's warming it up. He's warming it up.
Man.
Bro, I'm telling you, he wants those Twitter interactions, bro.
Oh, that's 0 of 2 though. You know, he's been close.
Let him warm up. It's like a steam engine, man. You got to heat up and then it gets going. Nice. Goes for that elbow. QC 1+2. Backs up a little bit. Okay, Arslan might challenge you. Let me just chill for a second.
Yeah, and he was right. You know, he did go for the heat burst, but should have went for a Saturn instead. But it's okay. Forward 4-2. Have you got a heat smash? What's going to be the mix-up? Goes for 4-3. No dice.
Again, doesn't want to play that 4-3 situation. Backs up a bit. Oh, okay. Gets him near the wall. That was a bit closer. Might have gotten the balcony, but nice hop kick there from Arslan Ash.
I like that, but he drops the combo, man. And that's going to happen again. It's not his main character. He's only been playing that for a few weeks.
But that's the thing. Ultimately, regardless of time, he's willing to trust Lydia in this grand final situation.
Yeah, the down 4-2 counter here, but nothing. No! Atif Bot with the torture upper. Gonna steal the round. We're going downstairs. Here we go. Forward 4-2 to finish it off. Atif Bot.
I don't think they can be friends after this. All right, there, Atif starting to get those jet uppers on lock, and he did it in such an unusual situation for most players, but he's like, I got those. I don't need to worry about that. 1-2-1 on the partial political storm attempt.
Yeah.
Trying to track him with that Smart kick.
Yeah. Arslan trying to get something started here.
Alright, down forward one. Nice. Okay, sidestep into the elbow. Trying to go for the Fisherman Slam. Good punish there from Arslan. Again, not trying to keep the flow going. Knows how to break it up a little bit. Doesn't want to get intercepted by Arslan.
He's just walking up to it and doing taunt.
Oh,
Arslan.
nice hits, man.
Yeah, very well placed. That's going to be a nice chunk of damage. Small recovery on the health as well. Look at this man, taunt dashing in his face.
Wait, trying to go back to that side. Oh, okay, yep.
Rage available.
Gets it in, goes for the horse stance.
So be careful.
Oh, okay. Game is it, gets off with the 4. 1, 2, 3. He knows how to count, closes it out, and dashing in his face.
Man, the Brian from Artif striking first blood here. Taunt you up was on lock as well.
Sticking to it.
Super solid. And he's sticking with the Lydia as well. Interesting choice. And again, some of these choices are going to sound weird and look weird. But, and again, these guys are in the best position to know what they need to go for because they have the most experience. They're literally training partners. They play all the time. So maybe the Lydia's worked really well versus Artif, and the Brian is a bit of a surprise pick. And like I said, you've got to surprise your opponent, especially if you're training partners.
And there's also another consideration that he's got. Arslan, though, he's on the losing side. He doesn't have that many games to spare. You know, even if he wants to complete this path, win or lose with Lydia, okay, that's cool. But if he wants to switch out after this, maybe he might regret it. He might go, okay, I've got to go back to the Nina or something. He doesn't have much to work with. Well, let's see.
And I wonder if maybe Artif saw something from low high versus Arslan as well with the Brian that he could maybe maximize on with the Brian, right? But here we go, Arslan Ash fighting back round on the board here, second game.
Looking really good for Arslan in the second one, as you mentioned. All right, goes for the 2-3 punish. Okay, closing the gap, but doesn't want to press it too much. Doesn't want to push his luck. He knows Artif is a dangerous man.
Poking away, nice political storm. Can't get political in the commentary, but we can in the game. Here we go. All right.
Nice hatchet. Look for those plus frames. Down for okay, goes for the stance. Got clipped by the Brian Electric.
Oh, hang on a second. Big damage. Nice heat smash.
All right. On lateral. Oh, this is going to be a good.
No.
I jinxed it.
And he didn't break the throw either, man. That's a big drop. And again, Arslan Ash is not optimal with the combos right now.
And he's going to have to pick this up, and he does have a full stack on his install. It might come in handy. But again, he's not playing like what you would imagine the traditional Lydia is playing like. Not really committing to all the stances and keeping that pressure up. He's using a different kind. He's trying to whip punish. And he's trying to just play the small Tekken in range 0.
Yeah. Nice duck on the jabs there. Artif knew that was coming. Whilst only one full launch. Has heat available as well to extend the combo.
All right, activating that heat after that knee.
No,
he's trying to set up for a torture up, but goes for the heat smash instead. Goes for the knockdown punish there from Arslan, trying to home him. No dice though.
Yep, heat burst activated now. He's got a lot of resources to work with. Arslan, can he close it out there? Nice block and good punish for the whilst on the one. Oh my goodness.
Oh, try to Fisherman Slam on the approach.
Yeah, Arslan knew that he was going to press buttons there and utilize his frames to go for that 4-4-2 and get the round.
All right, 4-2-1 doesn't go for an option there. Wait for Arslan this time. Nice power crush. Goes in the horse stance and waits. Doesn't do anything. Once again, just cancelling it ASAP.
I like Arslan, man. He slowed the game down a lot here because Artif, you know, he plays at 100 miles per hour.
He tried to taunt in between. Was he expecting him to cancel and he wanted to walk into the taunt? I don't know, but they're political storm into the heat tag.
Artif dead as well. Damn, Artif, okay. You know, having a bit too much fun. I hope he sticks with the Brian though.
I want to see the Brian.
One game apiece now. We're going rematch. Yeah,
really get some walls, maybe. I know most of the time people are like, oh, Brian and walls, perfect. Bro, his successful taunts are the ones in the open. Yeah. So I think it matters to him.
It is easy at the wall, though,
for
right?
Sure.
Because, you know, we've seen even that last game, he tried to go, after the tech roll, tried to go for the taunt, but he was out of range. But let's see, man. Brian Lydia here. Third game, one game apiece.
All right, trying to check with that 3+4, trying to play that spacing game. And again, Arslan closing that gap, goes for the strike, downward heel strike.
Yeah, he actually tried to size that right and duck there, which is what he's supposed to do versus the stance, but I guess Arslan maybe delayed the
Oh
my god! Let me stop myself right there. Another torture upper. Arslan just standing, stuck in the mud.
Bro, Artif stopping traffic with those torture uppers. Absolutely insane. Now, trying to get him at the wall once again.
He smashed.
Plus frames into the back four. Knew he was going to try and move into that one. Should be able to close out the round. Artif taking the lead in the set once again.
Hits like a truck, man. Artif, crazy stuff there. At the wall, you know, again, you mentioned it, right? It's so different, the dynamic now. Fishing for that counter hit, 4-3.
Okay, trying to fight back to the 1-2. Again, Artif not respecting the frames. He knows, even if he trades, it's worth getting some in sometimes just to make Arslan think about it. He's able to take this one to 1-2-4. Gets the carry, activating heat.
Yeah, that's going to be big damage. Here we go. Oh, thought he was going to stay on the ground, but he didn't. He actually tech rolled. That was beautiful.
All right, got a few moments to think. The bird is out.
Yep. Does he activate heat straight away, though? That's the question.
Bang. All right, what's on the wake up? Nice! Oh my days! Sidestep back four, heat dash on the forward 4-2. Oh, couldn't kill him, and the down four to close out. Just to quickly get that done.
Sidewalk kind of messed up the combo a little bit, but gets the round either way with that down four. Here we go, dashing in his face once again. Good block on the hatch kick and punish from Arslan Ash.
He's trying to torch it up behind him, bro.
What's going on, bro? He's trying to get like a record number of taunt jet up onto Arslan.
I'm telling you. Oh, cancel! Oh, didn't get that.
Careful, man.
Time.
I'm scared.
Bro, I think this Artif Brian is like the stuff of nightmares.
Unblockable high. Back one, catches him ducking. There we go.
One of the best, man. Covers so many options.
Yeah. Arslan on the board.
Okay, going for that shoulder once again. I mean, that elbow once again. Then using that forward three. Trying to see what he does afterwards. Arslan finding a lot of success so far in the round. Using the horse stance options now compared to what he was before. Waiting for the cancel.
Yep, goes for the heaven and earth 2. Plus on the block. Mid. Okay, that's gonna be no recoverable health though.
Oh, the heat smash.
Straight into heat smash.
Counter as well.
What can you do here, man? Is it gonna be another taunt? Is it gonna be another taunt?
Any mistakes?
I think he's trying. I think he tried to go for a taunt there, but got throw instead.
He's gonna try to put. Oh, okay. That's
way.
0.
Nice.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Final round here. Somebody's gonna get another game advantage. Who's it gonna be?
Oh, okay. Good option there from Arslan.
Charging it up. This is the Lydia we're used to seeing. Oh, my
back
four. There we go, jet up.
Oh.
He knows he's been in that situation. He knows how to react. He knows how to confirm it and gets a whole lot of damage. Really try to end this one with another taunt jet up, like toe kick and get out of trouble.
Yep, 4-4-2. Oh, hang on a second. He is gone now on both sides. Massive life lead for Artif. Applying pressure. Incinerator. And that's going to be it. Arslan not looking comfortable right now. It's one game away for Artif to be your Emirates Showdown 2025 champion. What can Arslan do now? Straight to the rematch.
Oh my god, this is crazy work, bro. And he knows what the fans want, and he's going for it.
Yeah.
You know, actually, he probably doesn't even care what the fans want. He's just, I do this on the daily. I don't care.
It's crazy as well, man. Arslan was able to beat Low High's Brian 3 games straight with the Nina, but not choosing to go for it at all versus his training partner Artif. Here we go now, locked in with the Lydia for the entire set.
That knee. Nice low parry on the down back 2 attempt.
Yeah.
Very strong at the moment. Arslan's going to need to make some changes again. Has stuck with the Lydia.
Oh,
he's going to live and die by this one.
Brian, man, he's in the corner. Hang on.
He's there. He's there.
He just stays on the ground.
He's there. Oh, still in range. Got clipped. Nice duck. Went for the fisherman slam.
Yeah.
Bit too slow of a punish.
He smash. That's a he smash
the
that break.
wall.
He doesn't break the wall.
Hey!
Oh my god!
Talk back for 4-4-2, breaking the wall, saving that tailspin. Should be able to use it now. Get it to the next wall. There's going to be a whole lot of damage. Does have his snake eyes. Oh my god.
Back 1 plus frames. Oh, is that going to kill though? It does. Okay, Artif in the driver's seat right now. 2 rounds away from becoming your champion.
Amazing. Oh my god. How many more jet uppers are we going to see in the next potential 2 rounds minimum?
Torn back forward, torn jet uppers. Artif's got them all right now, but Arslan applying some pressure, has a nice life lead. That's going to be down back 2, counter hit.
Ooh, okay. Follow up with before. Alright, you can see Artif trying to line Arslan up to that wall break, but Arslan fighting his way out, using that heat once again, very effective. But again, put himself in another awkward situation.
Wow.
Amazing punish. Bro, he's so clean with it, so tight with it.
Yeah, and a rare kind of risk there from Arslan there with the jabs. Sidewalk. Kind of difficult to sidewalk Brian first. Oh my god, this is massive damage now. He's got rage available as well. Is he going to use the rage art to get rid of that recoverable?
Oh, no, he wants to taunt, he wants to taunt. No, he got the incinerator from taunt. Spagri at the set point here for Artif, but here at the Emirates Showdown 2025 Tekken 8 top 8. This is insane. He's doing it in style.
Oh
and the sidestep jet up, but what is happening?
Sidestep jet up, a tournament point now for Artif. He has all the momentum. He's going to take it to the wall. Are we going to see another taunt mix up here from Artif?
If he can close this out with the taunt, I'm going to lose it.
There's no way to close it out with the taunt jet up. There's no way, man.
Lost that Northern Cross. He might even just like give himself more rounds just to do it. I don't know.
Artif.
Oh, full charge. Gets hit.
Yeah, a little bit too late on the interrupt and actually got counter hit instead. That's not looking good now for Artif, for Arslan. Hang on a second. Oh, the blue parry. Is this going to be it? And Artif Butt is going to be your Emirates Showdown 2025 champion.
What a path. He took down Khan, Raya, Tekken Master, Low High, and now Arslan Ash. I don't think he lost. I think the only game he lost was against Arslan and Raya.
Yeah.
Absolutely insane. And those are 2 games total in this whole tournament, I believe. That's insane. I did it with the Bryant in style. You guys know how much I've been waiting for that. A gift to me indirectly. Thank you very much, Mr. Atif. But a big round of applause for Arsan Ash. Second place, amazing performance. And of course, our champion, Atif Bhat.
Yeah, amazing. As you see the replay here, man, I mean, this is definitely one that people are going to be talking about for a while. Look at the taunt uppers, boy. This is insane. And, you know, interesting that Arslan decided to stick with the Lydia here versus Atif, and maybe a choice that was based on his experience with Atif, you know, obviously being his training partner, that, you know, the Nina's not going to really work here against his Brian. He wanted to try the Lydia, and it's a good opportunity. Maybe not a lot of pressure on him that, you know, he's solidly in that top 4, you know, so Arslan didn't really have too much to lose, you know. Of course, not going to be in that #1 position, but I think both Morgold and Arslan are going to be at Tiger Uppercut next week. So we're going to see there who actually ends up with that #1 position. Right now, it's Morgold. But Arslan in that set #2, and we see those back fours. It's all guaranteed, man. It's scary stuff. Artist Brian, though, I need to see it more. I want to see it more.
Wet, bro. I want to see it in the finals, bro.
This guy was just dashing up into taunt mix-up.
Imagine if he's like, I don't need the taunt. I'm just going to play differently, bro. That would be crazy. But one thing I also think about as well regarding Arslan Ash and his character choice here. Again, I don't think he's moving from top 4. Regardless of what happens next week, it's very highly unlikely he moves from top 4. So maybe this is one of the situations where it's like, look, this is a new character for me. I need to, pressure makes diamonds, right? He needs to sculpt this character. He might be planning to use Lydia or see if he wants to use Lydia in the finals of this year, the biggest moment coming up. So he might have been like, look, I'm going to live or die by this. I'm still in top 4. I'm willing to maybe go second place if I need to in the leaderboard, but this needs to be the test. And obviously, he's definitely found some things out maybe he likes or doesn't like, and we'll see what he does moving forward in the next month or 2.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Again, I think right now with the Tekken World Tour 2025, we're in a good position going into Tiger Uppercut. I know all you guys are going to be watching that, and just to let you guys know, by the way, there is going to be a B stream which was announced. One of the sponsors of this event, of course, Mirage, who's doing the production for this event. We are also going to be doing a B stream. It's the first kind of, I feel like, official, I guess you could say, B stream that's happening at a master event. We've actually talked to the organizer, Mint. Big shout outs to Mint, the organizer, all the team at TGU, that we're going to be running a side B stream with full commentary. I think me and you are going to be there and doing commentary on that one, so that you guys get as much Tekken action as possible. So that will be on the Mirage Twitch channel, Mirage Org, as well as the Tekken channel for the main A stream. So you'll be able to see as many very important games, because you can't get all of them on one stream. So having a second stream there for some very important matchups that might be very pivotal for the Tekken World Tour standings are going to be on that stream as well. So there's a lot running into this now. Who's going to make it into top 4? Who will beat? Will Farazin get pushed out because he's at risk now? Yeah. He didn't perform very good here. I mean, I think he got 9th.
Something like
so
that.
That's not good for him. Like Farazin, who's been getting grand finals left, right, and center, is crazy. 9th is good here, but not for him. So is he going to be able to keep his position in top 4? We'll have to find out next week. Is Saint going to be able to make it in?
Well, I want to see some more Saint.
Maybe Yagami. I mean, what's Yagami?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Right?
Yo, Yagami needs to make some points happen next week. So hopefully we'll be able to see that. All the Reina fans are holding their breath, waiting to see that happen. But again, you will be able to catch as many of those matches as possible next week. 200% as many matches as usual. That's a lot. And so remember, guys, we do have 2 separate commentary teams for Stream A and Stream B. They won't be crossing over, so you're going to see those guys taking you all the way through on both Stream A and Stream B. So enjoy, have them both up at home. When you get together with your friends, this is going to be a banger of an event.
Also want to take this opportunity to give a big shout out and to all the sponsors, 80 Gaming, Mirage, everyone that helped to make this possible, LG, like all the sponsors, and of course to the V/Slash team as well, because these guys are super passionate when it comes to UAE, when it comes to Middle East, fighting games in general. These guys are absolute legends. And if you guys remember, the first team to actually sponsor Arslan Ash, that helped him start his journey to go around the world and do what he did, was actually V/Slash, man. So a massive shout out to the team here, V/Slash, for not only being an amazing sponsor and helping to change the landscape of Tekken in general, but also for putting on these events year after year. These are not easy to do, and you yourself know that more than anyone, right?
They're difficult, yeah. But again, it's all about the passion. It's all about making those opportunities for the players and creating a new community goal, right? And so again, these opportunities are not always going to be there, so you kind of have to make sure you capitalize on them when they are there. But for now, we want to show you guys the players, the champions of today's tournament. Please take a look.
What a night for Abu Dhabi, for Emirates Showdown 2025. We guys had a blast. Before we start, I want to thank everybody that participated in this event. I want to give a big shout out to Abu Dhabi Gaming for making this event possible, to the caster, to the production team. Please give yourself a big round of applause. You guys did amazing. Thank you so much. But now it came to an end, unfortunately, and we got the top 3 for Tekken 8 of Emirates Showdown 2025. And coming in 3rd place, give it up for Low High, ladies and gents. Congratulations. Here, here. And now, coming in 2nd place, the veteran of Tekken 8. Give it up for Arslan
we
Ash.
watched it on at Chop's phone. That's crazy. It was crazy. It was screaming in the lobby.
And now, for the Tekken 8 winner for Emirates Showdown 2025. I want you all to get off your seat and give it up a big, big round of applause for Falcons Atif, everybody. Congrats.
Want to see more Brian?
Imagine he brings it out at finals.
Bro, I'm going to talk to him later. Listen, bro. I'll buy you 3
Assalamu alaikum. Atif Bhai, congratulations, Mubarak. How are you feeling?
उर्दू मैं काफ़ी अच्छा फील कर रहा हूँ और अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह जीत गया हूँ मैं नहीं चाहता था 2nd प्लेस लेकिन एक्सपीरियंस लेना चाहता हूँ हर टूर्नामेंट पे काफ़ी दिन हो गए हैं प्रैक्टिस तो मैं करता जा रहा हूँ टूर्नामेंट अटेंड नहीं कर पा रहा मैं वीज़ा का कुछ इश्यूज़ हैं थे तो बस अब मौका मिला तो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह मैं जीत गया हूँ तो काफ़ी अच्छा फील कर रहा हूँ
Alhamdulillah, I'm glad to hear that. But you're going to Thailand, yes? No?
यस जाऊँगा मैं
Inshallah, I'll see you there. All right, guys. We're going to throw it back to the casters now. Thank you very much. Congratulations again to Atif. Applause, everyone, please. Round of applause. And now we're going to pass it back down to Spag and Brownman.
All right, yeah, thank you very much, Gosain. And yeah, good words from Atif there, man. You know, he said he's still there practicing, you know, and doing his thing. And he will be in Thailand as well, man. So just try and secure and protect that that top 4 positioning for the Tekken World Tour Finals, man, which is very important, like we've said all throughout the weekend. But again, you know, he's shown the world something. I think a lot of people in the Tekken world are going to be looking at that brand and be like, that is a potential now that we have, that might come up. We need to be prepared for that. The way that everyone played this weekend has been incredible. The whole Middle East scene, everybody that came down, it was just all around good ass Tekken, man.
It was crazy, and you know, you did mention the Brian. You know, he's gonna heavy is the head that wears the crown, right? So everyone's gonna be looking at Atif again and again, as always. But now there's a new character to worry about.
Yeah.
I think for a lot of people, they got to kind of like sigh a big sigh of relief, you know, when he hasn't brought out Brian all this time in tournament. But now he's like, all right, I'm gonna bust him out in a grand final, maybe preparing for something bigger coming up. So people stay on guard, stay on alert. You might have to face that very soon.
Absolutely. But ladies and lads, that is going to be it for not only Emirates Showdown 2025, but all the challenger events of this year. The only thing that remains is one final master event before the Tekken World Tour Finals later on in Malmo, Sweden. So we are done here now. Anything you want to say before we close up, Roman?
No, I just want to thank everybody at home, everybody in the venue, all the organizers, sponsors, you know, the production team. Big shouts to the production. It's crazy work out here.
Yeah.
You know, never get enough shine, so I want to give them big love over there. And just, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And please, you know, give some more love to the Middle East Tekken. There's so much talent here. Just doesn't. A lot of them can't travel. A lot of them struggle. It's difficult. So when the event comes to them, they never cease to show their skill.
Absolutely. With that, ladies and gents, we'll close out here. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next week for Tiger Uppercut. Take care. We'll see you soon.